let's talk about what happened last time on this game.
All right.
So last time, the party is still in Dethair, looking to head off into the Dreadmoors, the nearby swamp. Kind of that spooky thing that, that known scary haunted house, but it's like a continent-wide swamp. That, things, there's crazy creatures that live in the swamp, right?
Dramatic owls at night.
Dramatic owls, obviously, 100%. I've heard there are alligators. I've heard there are crocodiles. I've heard there's snakes. I've heard there's snakes mixed with crocodiles. Like, people are
Snakediles? Or
yeah.
Craigs.
Yep, that's what they're called.
Craigs sounds the best.
It does.
It's totally a thing that happens.
Do the trees have no leaves on them and dramatically lean over the road?
Oh, always. And they look like they have faces when there's lightning strikes.
So
You laugh at them and they're not scary anymore.
Yeah, that's what they say. We'll see how
I don't
that
think that's how that works.
But
Oh no, this place sounds terrible.
so it's not a great place, but it's also one of those places where everybody, like the teenagers that live in the area, probably know somebody who went in and never came out. So and so's brother down the road said he went out in there and he never came back, or he knew somebody who went in there and never came back. That kind of a thing. And it's also like you won't run over and touch that tree. No, you won't. And then people will dare each other to run into the swamp. And then usually things are fine.
Usually.
But then there was a big dragon that flew out of there recently.
Yeah, that's less than fine.
So that was a thing. But they are trying to figure out anything they can about this. The nature of this, as everything I've described, is there's not a whole lot of information there. Because no one wants to. And there's really never a reason to.
It's almost like the perfect place to hide out.
Yeah, so Roscoe sent one of his shadier contacts to go see if he could get any information. And the party spent some time kind of moving around the city, checking out some stuff. And now we're at, and I believe, I don't think anybody did anything. You didn't do any more training.
No, but we do have.
Yes, we do.
We have business too. We are currently attending to.
Yes. So, in the midst of the shopping and checking out the shadier area underground, picking up some wonky stuff, seeing a really bitchin' Trans Am in the underground, Wave found the magical creature shop that I had mentioned 2 or 3 times before as they made their way through the city. And they looked at some of the other job board postings that they had, decided it's not really for them, didn't want to go get shot by an arrow. We're all about it, changed their mind pretty hardcore on that one.
Yeah.
When we saw the armor with holes in it.
Yeah.
Ebb and flow.
You can't be
Totally
too
stuff. Am I using that word right?
Totally.
In the vernacular of the Gouger.
I don't know. Actually, I was only there for like 2 days.
Last I saw it was destroyed. It was a flaming hellscape. So
That is
I don't
also
know.
your friend's last name.
Yes.
Yes.
That is to whom I was referencing. Is that how
You
he
asked me.
uses the word?
Ah. Totally,
Totally.
man.
Yes.
Totally.
Did
man.
I do that right?
Yeah.
Totally.
For sure.
For sure.
For
So
sure.
less
For
less in the mouth.
Fur shirt?
Literally like his beard. Fur.
Shirt.
Sure.
Fur shirt.
Fur shirt.
Take away the teeth.
Like,
for
like-
sure.
For sure?
have you ever had
Yeah.
sherbet?
No.
For sure, Bert.
Okay, it's like, have you ever had ice cream?
Cedric.
Okay.
Of course I've had iced cream.
Okay.
He's an old man. Of course he had. He is the guy who goes to the ice cream thing and gets that giant ass vanilla cone, the biggest one they offer. He's that guy.
You know it.
Imagine if there was no dairy in ice cream. That's sherbet. Okay.
So wait.
All right, wait.
So
Nope. This is what we're
cold
talking about.
sugar.
Are you listening to me?
I am. I'm just trying to clarify. Right now I'm picturing cold sugar.
Yeah, and like fruit flavoring. and
So
stuff,
imagine
like, some
really
fruit.
yummy flavored ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
and then
flavored
churn
ice?
it all up so that it's not a solid
Right.
ice block.
Right, and they put like fruit and stuff that's pureed
Like a smoothie.
in it.
Okay, why are you describing this?
Okay, I wanted
culinary
you to know
treat
what
me?
sherbet is.
Okay.
Now, do you know the name Bert?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've heard of.
So if you take the name Bert
Yes.
and remove it from sherbet,
Yes.
fur, sure.
Okay. And can you explain to me how that's different than what I said, which was for sure?
Yes.
You're-
FURSHUR FORSURE.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay, so it's just a confirmation? For sure?
For sure.
sure.
for sure.
Okay. I do love learning, and this is fun for me.
All right. Good. Good.
Totally.
Good at you, old man.
Thanks. You could just call me Roscoe if you'd like. All right. Well, we're still getting to know each other. That's fine.
So, amidst all of this conversation, we went to the creature shop and spent a large period of time basically just freezing and refreezing water to make as close to a tundra in a southern coastal city. And that's weird that came that late, but that's fine. And he did this for 2 days, roughly. We'll call it 2 days. It wasn't exactly, but we'll just call it 2 because it's easier.
Close.
It's like 36 hours. And then it was basically time to see if the frost salamander egg that the chat has been hammering at me for 30 fucking episodes would hatch. And he rolled so bad.
3 times.
So many times.
I think it was more than 3.
4 times.
I think it was at least there were charges. There were all of the inspirations from the whole table.
Yeah. I'm tapped out.
I'm tapped.
And I gave him the option of where to go in the range,
Always go low, man.
Always go low.
Always.
and he went high. I get it. It's wave. He went high. Ha ha.
Yeah.
It's like
Totally.
6 times.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm fitting in.
Doing great.
So that's where we'll rejoin
Celine said that.
the new order of the Veil Guard today, as they find themselves seeing a crack appear in this egg that's been carried mostly cool for a long time.
I'm going to lean over to Cedric and quietly say, I probably should have done some divination to see if this would work before we started.
I didn't know you could know that.
Oh.
That's
I'm just gonna
reasonable.
look over at him
but I
with my-
can.
with my passive
Your
perception.
passive perception's a
I
24
probably
now.
heard
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
I was.
Did you like to make a stealth check? Can you beat a
I
20?
can't beat a 20.
24?
Oh no! I
Yeah, give it a shot.
fuck it.
What was your portent for today? Did you roll it?
It was like
I did, but I think they were both low.
they were like a 3 and a 5.
Yeah.
Throw his perception at it.
It's passive though.
I know.
Go away.
If he went at, like at the beginning, it was like threw a rock and then
Yeah.
did it to him.
20, not good enough.
You hear this.
I'm just gonna look over and be like, and then I'm gonna go back to the egg.
Okay.
Do you think he heard?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over at Cedric and be like, and then I'm gonna look back at the egg.
I'm good. He has no idea.
Totally oblivious.
So you go over to this egg, and you can see there's a little crack. It doesn't look like anything's actively trying to push its way out. It looks like perhaps there was some sort of liquid on the inside, and the constant freezing, and it has slowly caused very minute fractures, freezing that liquid on the inside, and it seems like that may have been what split it. You can't tell. You're just looking at an egg crack. You don't. The egg's not shaking. That's where you're at right now. What would you like to do?
All right, so I'm gonna get. We had a steel bar, right? That we're gonna feed it, or
Yeah.
charcoal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both. Both.
Both. All right,
You want me to get that ready? Alright, I'll do that right now.
for sure.
I go out. I'm gonna go
It helps to hear it in context.
outside and
I'm gaining.
stoke up a
Knowledge.
fire.
Totally.
Okay. You go outside. You don't need to roll for that. You've done this your whole life.
Sure.
So you stoke up a fire.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna try and crack open the egg a little bit.
Ooh, before you do that, Roscoe is going to say, wait. I've heard that if you try and assist, look, escaping from the egg is part of the creature's natural. I don't know how to explain it, but basically, have you ever found a chrysalis?
No.
That's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Do you know what a chrysalis is?
No.
What about a cocoon?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you ever find a cocoon and you try and help the butterfly get out and you get it, what?
No, nothing.
And then if you try and help the butterfly to emerge, that weakens the butterfly and it'll probably die.
I don't know.
So don't help things get out of eggs. I don't know if it specifically will hurt the salamander, but the struggle builds strength.
Okay.
So let's wait a little while longer. See if anything else happens. And if nothing does, then we will help it out.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Rick, you've got a fire. It's started. How hot do you want to get this thing?
I'm gonna get it pretty hot. I'll do a couple.
More. My question is more, how long are you going to be?
Oh, I was just gonna wait until I'll walk back in and be like, Brina,
Yeah.
let me know if it hatches. I'll bring it in.
Cool.
No, Ash, you are here. The egg, there's a crack in the egg. It's not moving. Rick's outside stoking a fire. I think it's because he wants to eat it.
No. That would be me.
He's like, no, wait, I got this cradle. Circular, flat cradle you put the egg in. Just I'll hold it. We'll see how it. We'll warm it up.
And it could just eat right off its bed.
So from the book, How to Raise a Salamander or Frost Salamander,
Yes.
it has a language, right?
Yes. It speaks.
Elemental, right?
Yeah, it's not primordial. It's the Aquid, I think, is the.
Yeah, I think we
established that. Yeah.
Which was why he was also.
Yeah, so you can speak to it. Yeah. Just drink it, absorb its power.
Wave, I could attempt to contact another plane of existence to ask questions for assistance, like we did for the for Onsler.
We should do that.
Okay, but I will warn you, if it goes poorly, I will be a little insane for a day.
We've all been there, man.
Appreciate your support. So, before I potentially lose my mind, what questions? You can now get up to 5 questions. Yes, no, maybe.
Are we doing the right things?
Cool.
If it says no, what do we need to fix?
I need
Is
the
it
answers have
vague?
to be one word.
Right, okay.
So we can start with: is the salamander alive?
Is it normal?
Is it
healthy?
Healthy is a good one.
Healthy.
Is it alive? If it is alive, is it healthy? Is keeping it cold the right move at this point? And then would a cleric help? Maybe some kind of regeneration spell or something like that. All right, give me 21 minutes.
Chat says, ask the higher being how to be a good pet owner this time.
It's more than a one-word answer, chat. Love. What it...
Better.
All right, I'm starting my thing. 21 minutes later.
Remember. So where's the one word answer?
Who you are. The 5th of November. Yeah.
Okay, so you do.
Takes 21 minutes to do.
All right, so you tell 21 minutes pass. You've got, at this point, you've got 22 minutes into your fire.
Oh, my fire's going fine.
It's a saving throw.
I have a couple different thicknesses of steel going, so the temperatures will be different.
Insane in the membrane.
No, that one's good enough. Yes, I succeeded on my DC 15 saving throw after a lucky.
Your save's only 15?
No, it's specific.
Oh,
to the
it's
spell.
15. I
Yeah.
thought it was your save. No.
So, is the salamander in the egg alive?
Oh, let me look up what my list of... It's a one word, but I want to
Yes.
see. It gives me a couple options here.
I think it's yes, no, maybe, irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Oh, it's dead. What is it? If it's alive?
Not part of my story.
Stupid horse.
What?
What?
looked at one of the answers as never.
Never. Never. Oh,
Oh.
that's so much worse. Maybe once. Never.
Unclear.
Ooh. Would the assistance of a cleric help us birth it?
Maybe.
Okay. What do you got, Wave? So it's unclear if it's alive, and a cleric might help. Is keeping it cold a good move at this point?
Maybe.
Okay.
Can we save it?
Can we save it?
Unclear.
Next
This is
time,
fun. I like this game.
Oh.
I will be contacting a different team.
Yeah, good point, chat.
Perhaps a cleric would be a good idea.
You still have one question,
I
right?
do. I'm trying to think of one.
I'm not in the room.
No. Can we save the salamander with what we have in this room?
Possibly.
I hope that helped.
That's basically a yes.
Can I say more than that? Let me see. What does it say? Oh, if a one-word answer would be misleading, then I can say a phrase.
Ooh.
A short phrase.
Okay.
Do you change any of those?
I may. What was it for? See, a lot. One of the things I want to say is more of a joke for me, and then also sort of a joke for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys beat Temerity, Morg, Darian, and Patrick in a boss battle.
You guys are losers.
Well, I also joined in the fight. So
Well, you're also a winner then. But you're also
evil game is over now.
Haha, evil.
Although it would have just been Ash if I didn't join, so that may have tipped the scales.
probably.
All right.
Ash is pretty powerful.
That's true.
Let's go with. So it was. Is a salamander? What was it? The question?
Yeah, is the salamander alive?
That
was unclear.
Yeah.
Would the assistance of a cleric help?
Possibly.
And that was maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Is keeping it cold at this point the right move?
Unclear.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then
Can
we save it with what we have in this room? Was possibly.
Okay. So I gotta find the right. I feel like the first question is the best question, and it's the one that it's gonna say when you say, is the salamander alive?" Backtrack.
Okay.
Deity, otherworldly being. It's not necessarily a deity. It doesn't have to be good.
Doesn't have to be.
It says, define salamander. I'll let you re-ask your remaining
Thank you.
4 questions.
Ooh, that changes things real fast.
Yeah.
Ooh. Define like.
That was
That's
the joke
like
for
a knife,
me. Yeah.
Ted, do you have a player's handbook?
Yeah, somewhere. Yes, right here.
What do you think, Pat? Define salamander. Should I just re-ask with the creature in this egg? Is the creature in this egg still alive?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Then I probably would have just asked the same.
Well, you
question.
said a couple. Okay, so
Would a cleric help?
Can we save it with the things in this room? Sorry about that.
That was possibly.
Let's see here. Yeah, would a cleric help? Oh, trinket for Wave. Hey.
This new thing could possibly help.
Well, let's find out. Hang
It's
on.
a frost salamander egg birthing kit.
What?
This is unusual.
Go ahead and roll that. I'm gonna write that down. It's a great name for an act. I was trying to type in cleric and I fat fingered it.
26.
It turned into a great villain name. 26, you said?
Yes, sir.
Will that help? We'll see if that helps. I'm looking on the fighter and the cleric list because I have decided that Wave has done a pretty good job of showing his dedication to his deities to the point where he qualifies for cleric trinkets too.
I think so.
Weird. These fucking things. I really need to go through and just remake all of these. That's weird. Okay. You know what? Roll again. One of them was basically like a single image camera. It takes a picture, and when you take a picture again, it replaces it.
68.
So close.
Guidance. Roll a d4. So you can get a 1.
2. Dead.
68 to 70.
Fuck. Real quick.
You missed a hunk of sun-kissed sweetmeats, which was 69.
Which definitely would have saved the salamander thing.
Totally.
Oh, it would have been the perfect thing to cook for it.
With it.
Yeah, alright, this is bizarre. Does Wade get a picture of him and the Trinity TPing a house? No. No, he does not.
That'd be so tough. It'll made her throwing it, but getting wrapped up in it. The other one's the
Death
Wait,
perception's
so you're
way
turning
off.
the Trinity into the Three Stooges? Sorry, the Triad into... you caught me.
That's also one of the bosses. The Trinity, whatever that is one of the bosses that people can fight. You find a mummified hand here in the basement of Saint Costa, the patron of broken bones.
Oh no!
What it's doing
Barrett?
down here?
Ouch. Didn't have to be like that.
It was funny enough.
Well, I'm gonna take out a cloth. I'm gonna wrap that up and put it in my pack.
You got us a
At the
mummified.
bottom of my pack.
Fair. You have a mummified hand of a saint, Ilmatari saint, obviously patron of broken bones. At the bottom of your pack. Brother Drander might know something about it, or have a use for it in some way.
Cool.
Or make it turn into something else. Hand of a saint. That's a whole bunch of reliquaries.
That's so many reliquaries.
Each one of those is a reliquary.
Yeah.
Each finger bone.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
So when you say would a cleric help,
Mm-hmm.
the deity or otherworldly being says druid.
Oh. We should try and find a druid.
Perfect place for it.
Why?
Be the perfect person to go find a druid.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like get Clyde.
Not Clyde.
I was like,
no.
Clyde's dead, bro.
Send Brina out.
Yes. Sorry. We're Team Same Brain.
Yeah.
Brina.
Yeah.
I have a very important mission for you because you're very, very fast, and that is important in this regard.
Sir, yes, sir.
We need you to find a druid. Bring it back here with the offer of money in exchange for spellcasting.
Okay.
Bring Rick with you.
Rick!
He's outside.
Oh. We have a mission.
Oh.
We have to find a druid. Roscoe said to bring you with me.
Alright. I'm trying to keep this fire going. It's not really
I
safe
can
to
just
just...
go on my own and we don't have to tell him.
I'm putting out the fire. Alright, let's go.
Nobody trusts me.
I would just feel bad for anybody who ran afoul of you.
Oh.
I wink to Ted.
Wink to the DM in the sky. Who are you winking at?
I wink back.
Oh, wow. All right. And I'm observant. Learn one feature of a chosen enemy. I like that.
That could be pretty useful.
Yeah.
Just if they can.
So.
What's his best feature?
I was like,
This side,
Okay.
this one.
how big's his dick?
I don't know what his charisma modifier the enemy yet, but we'll find out.
5.
That's
Oh,
not bad.
it's a D4
Oh. 4.
plus your charisma mod.
3.
That's why he's so
Dwarf.
angry.
It's like a tuna can.
Yeah.
That's why he's so angry.
Straight out.
That's why he's a barbarian.
Angry all the time.
It's stout. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm not worried about
Go
it.
ahead and roll. I can see that look on your face.
What?
No, it's fine. So yeah, you get this information. They leave.
I'm
Rick-
still with him.
I was saying Rick
Yeah.
was gonna make a fire, and now you don't know. He hasn't come back.
Well,
Oh, you heard him say
Yeah.
bring Rick with you, so you don't have.
If we need any fire, I can magic fire.
I'm gonna try and say in Primordial, I'm gonna try and speak into the egg like, hey, anything in there?
I don't speak Primordial, so I don't know what he's saying. So I'm going to be like, excellent idea. I have heard that speaking to plants and animals gets a good reaction. Keep talking to it. That might help.
Thank you. How does Primordial sound, Ted?
Interesting. I guess Aquan sounds like whales.
I thought you meant like which accent. Going back to Out of the Abyss. Every language was a different accent.
Both. Yeah.
that, but
It's
with
whale
a
accent.
Russian accent.
Are
Oh, I was going to say Boston.
there?
Yeah, we're wicked fucked in here. That was a very bad Boston accent.
That was really
really,
bad.
really bad.
I couldn't do it any better.
As
I'm not even
Yeah,
soon as
right.
it came out, I was like, nope.
Wicked smart.
Yep, there it is.
Retarded. Anyway,
You got a wicked cardiac infarction.
yeah, the chat says it's the spiky one who wants to eat me gun. And it's- but no, no response. No audio. Yeah, you don't hear like. There's not like a. Yep, everything's fine in here. How are you? None
Any
of it.
movement?
Make me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm not bad at these.
Let's see, you say that.
Oh,
See, you say
15.
that. You don't. If there's any movement, it's got to be like so like almost imperceptive.
Wait, don't I have advantage on the perception checks?
Yeah, did you usually
roll with
advantage?
Oh, I thought you did.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a D4.
17.
You don't see anything. I mean, realistically, the egg is pretty solid, and so whatever the size this thing is, you're basically trying to look through like a crack, like a hairline crack in an egg, without dark vision into an egg. So you don't see anything.
All right.
You should try singing to it.
Are you sleeping with it, Wave?
No, but I'll. I guess I'll form like an ice chair next to it, and I'll sit
Sure.
down with it. And just wait. Let's come look at it.
One of the workers is like comes down, is like, we'll grab some stuff, and is going back upstairs and be like,
Do you need help finding anything? We've been here for a long time.
He's like, yeah, I know. This guy
Are there any
sitting down on the job. Am I right?
Ah, I like you.
Are there any druids upstairs?
And he goes, no, we don't have any. We're just like animals. I mean, I'm sure there's a big city. There's got to be one, at least.
Fair.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know any personally. Turns out a lot of druids really good with animals. Don't need to come to a care for creature shop. They just do it. At least that's why I'm assuming I've never met one. Because if they can talk to them and treat them and heal them with magic,
Yes, but how would they get them if they don't come to your facility?
I just imagine they just get them. They're just like,
That's fair. I have never traveled with a druid.
come to me, creatures, and they're just like, okay, and here they are. I'm like, oh, maybe that's how. I don't know.
I'm going to ask when we find one.
Maybe they just like sing, and the birds show up.
I think that's princesses.
Because I ain't never met one of those either. Maybe they're all the same.
Fair point.
I never met one.
All princesses are druids. All druids are princesses.
I mean, as far as I know,
Yeah, I don't know that that's wrong.
I don't know that. Yeah, you're right. I can't argue with the logic we've established.
Yes.
I have to get back to work.
Yes, but do you need help finding anything?
Are
you good?
I think I'm okay.
Cool.
Have you taken? What have you seen while you've been down here? I'm curious because we do inventory every so often. So is there anything? Because I feel like you should work here now. Because you're giving me assistance.
Well, I just like helping.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You're a good guy.
Thanks. What's your name, friend?
My name is. Let's roll some d10s. This is stupid. What did you open this?
Moogle.
Oh God. Oh my! You know what? You can just call me Thorch.
Thorch. Well met, Thorch.
Indeed. And Roscoe? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Green bottle.
Green bottle.
Yes.
I'll remember that.
Well, try to enjoy the rest of your day at work.
I will. Good luck with your egg.
Thanks.
Don't work so hard. Let me go back upstairs.
Senses of humor. Life is good.
So you guys are in the big city trying to find a druid.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
We were right outside of a park, right?
You weren't too far away from a park.
Oh,
I
that's a
think
good
that
idea.
would be the first place to look. Druids like nature.
Let's go see if anybody's doing any magic things in the nature.
Cool. All right.
This is where detect magic would come in handy.
Yeah. Well, you sent us.
You're the fastest.
I'm arguably not faster, but
Faster than him?
yeah.
Everyone's faster than me.
Yeah, but he could hustle.
Yeah, but you
I'm
dash
so
his bonus
old.
out.
Oh, my bones.
Oh.
I have
His
old
legs are
finger
so little.
bones.
We're not mechanically
Little
running really
legs.
fast right now.
His legs are so little.
I'm not dashing around the city anyway. I'm full of
Well, once we
spiky
get to
armor.
the park, I was gonna like zip.
Yeah, you go zip. I'll go in the middle. You look everywhere else.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay, there's a nice pond.
Take TC
like,
with
like a pond in the middle with got some fountains and a nice bridge over this little park in the middle.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. You guys can make me perception checks
All right.
as you look for druids. I really was just hoping that Rick didn't go. And it was just Brina running through the city screaming,
14.
"Druid!"
I did a druid! 14.
14.
25.
25 is pretty good. So you see people. I mean, it's the middle of the day walking about, and you don't see anybody that looks particularly druidy.
Nobody's wearing bark or anything.
That's about your knowledge of druids.
No
I guess.
green beards.
I'm just gonna go around poking animals. Are you a druid?
Don't do that.
Like some squirrel
Could be.
runs away. Like
It could be a druid.
walk up
Been a friend of Runtilda.
It's true.
It's true.
and just. It's my cousin, you bitch. Some freaky little kid in green clothes just came up and poked me in the middle of nowhere.
Sorry.
No. So it takes you probably a little while. Let's say it takes you about 15 minutes of animal poking before you realize that like they might also be in their humanoid form, not just in animal form. Because I'm trying to picture this through the mind of a 12-year-old.
Right.
Like, you know, druids can turn into animals. You go
Just
to all
on my
the
hands and knees under bushes, like, hello?
There's like a snake slithers away,
Anybody
a
there?
couple bugs.
Climbing trees?
You
Hello?
we'll say at about the 15th.
Just seeing your progress through the
you
forest.
just see this.
Up a tree, down a tree.
You see animals fleeing.
Yeah, it's basically like a mass animal exodus out of these bushes. Birds. You see like squirrels and like
Dive
things.
into the lake.
What?
Out this might
I
drive.
just went into references character sheet, and I didn't know D&D Beyond does this. Big letters, dead in front of their name.
Oh, I put that there.
Oh yeah? I thought
yeah.
D&D
No,
Beyond.
no,
did
that is when you fail 3 death saving throws. That's
It
what it
just
does.
pops up and says dead.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is brutal.
Because if you're on the overlay, it just says dead.
shit.
Yeah, so after about 15 minutes of you watching Brina just terrorize the animals of this park,
Well, do I see
This is how
any
you do
humans?
it.
I got a 25, so.
Yes, yeah, no.
So eventually.
Eventually,
And terrorizing the people.
Yeah, right.
There's like an old couple like sitting on a park bench,
It's like just take
coming
your
out
head.
between the
Excuse
benches
me.
like a velociraptor in Jurassic Park. Just like head appears. Thankfully, Ted Cooper's not with you. These people be really freaked out.
I'm gonna look to Ted Cooper and be like, why is she like this?
He just kind of gestures. Yeah. And they're like, oh, and they clang to their chest as they see you. Like,
Sorry.
oh,
Do you guys know where I can find a druid?
oh, not here. Oh. And one of them's like, and he's like, it's okay. And she's like, that was so scary.
Are there any flowers around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick a flower, bring it back to the lady.
And she's like, oh, thank you.
Sorry.
That was terrifying.
And
Small
then
children scare me. You hear as
child
you
phobia.
move away. But yeah, after about 15 minutes of terrorizing random people, some people just don't give you the time of day. Other people are like, no. And then like you find like another like an 8-year-old like playing in the park, and he's like, "Did you talk to all the animals?"
Well, I tried, but they weren't very chatty.
So I haven't found one either. Keep looking though. I'm gonna keep trying too.
All right, I believe in you.
And he's like, "Yeah," and he like you see him like down on his hands and knees, and there's like an anthill. He's like, "Hey, no, oh." And like wipes his hand on his pants.
Oh.
That one wasn't a druid.
Turns out that was the druid 1 HP.
Oh, no.
no.
Maybe don't poke the ants.
And he's just like, "Oh, okay." You see him like
They're
pick up
little
a
and delicate.
like a stick, and he's like,
No, not with the stick either.
"Oh, okay."
Little creatures just talk to. Don't touch. Or if you touch, just let them kind of crawl around.
What are you doing over there?
You see her like on the ground with this
Playing with
8-year-old.
ants.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm teaching them how to not kill ants.
Alright, we're gonna look together.
Well, I was doing great. I know
Okay, cool.
that at least
Wait,
80% of
ready?
this place is not a druid.
We're gonna look together now. Just real quick. Let's give it a nice concerted effort.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Where should we look?
I don't know, we gotta talk to people.
Oh. Hey, kid.
Yeah.
Do you know any druids?
No, I just told you I didn't know any druids. That's why I was poking
Oh,
the
I thought you
animals.
were just looking for talking animals.
No.
Oh.
Wait, there's talking animals that aren't
Could be.
druids?
I grab Brina and start pulling her
could
away.
And he's like, hey, can you talk? You don't have to be a druid. I was asking that before.
I mean, I just got a rock pet and he stalks, so who knows?
And he's like, what? Talking rocks? And you like see him walk over to like a little like there's like a rocky shore around the around the lake, and he's like, hello? He's like, oh my god, I skipped rocks. This kid's having like a crisis.
He's drowning rocks.
Stop.
Okay, yeah, we leave this area. Keep looking.
There's a spider dangling, just so you know.
Whoa, hey.
Are you a druid?
Are you a druid?
Are you a talking animal?
Hey, don't poke it. Just talk to small animals.
Oh, that's right.
No, I tried.
You did try talking to it in his language. I appreciate that.
You don't speak spider fast.
He tried.
He tried.
You know he speaks spider. Why would I do that?
I did. This is the so eventually there's a spider that
Okay.
you see. That comes-
Along came a spider.
Yep. Sat down right beside you,
Oh.
and then turned into a druid.
Whoa!
So convenient.
And he's just like, and she was like, I really need you to stop terrorizing the animals of this park.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I was trying to find you. Oh.
High five, spider!
Why?
Dad, you're
It
right.
eats the bugs.
It is also the bugs, though.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
Well.
delicate life of a spider.
All right.
The kid hasn't left the spot since he was born. Hey, are you? And she's just like,
Turns out he was
I'm
in
sorry. Our friend is trying to hatch a frost salamander, and we think it's dying. And we were told that a druid could help us, so we had to find a druid, and I had to do it quick. So I had to go around as fast as I could and try to find one. And I mean, I don't know, you turned animals, so I figured it's a good place to try.
Anyway, we'll pay you 100 gold to come check it out.
Done.
Cool, let's go.
What's your name?
Andrea.
Hi,
Hi.
Andrea. I'm Brina. This is Rick. Oh, this is Tat
Afternoon.
Cooper.
I think it's a chicken.
It's definitely
Something.
something.
He's beautiful.
He's
That's
fine.
all you
in
need to know.
his own way.
Well, anyway, so I'll give the rundown on what's been happening with the shell through the past couple months, and then
And she's like, and when he got it, he was pretty sure it was going to hatch in how long?
I don't even listen to him talk about it anymore.
That's fair. That's
I
a
forgot
lot.
he had it for a while, if I'm being honest.
I knew he had it, but as soon as he was like, "It's not food," I was like, "It's not really my business." Then.
Hey, I get that. It's probably a delicacy or something. I don't know. All right, let's go find this out.
All right, cool.
Go.
All right, I'm gonna stay up here and tend my fire.
Okay. You stay up there.
I'll take her.
You take her downstairs.
Found a druid!
Brina, I knew I could trust you.
This is Andrea.
Hello, Andrea. I'm Roscoe. This is Wave, and this is the egg.
And she says, "Wow, it's cold out here."
Yes, we've been trying to replicate its natural environment as best we can to facilitate birth.
Fair. Are you still sitting in an ice chair, just like hanging out
would have
nearby?
gotten up.
Okay.
That's polite.
Ooh, what level did you have?
Nice. 13.
Ooh!
Well, you should have just looked around for the level 13
I
spider.
should've.
You'd have been fine.
A good call, Rick.
Yes. After the fact.
Hindsight.
Next time we try to find a druid.
scouter does not have hindsight.
Yeah.
Well, do all the animals have levels over them?
Theoretically, yes.
So I just gotta find the really
A
high.
lot of zeros.
A lot
Right.
of zeros, a couple quarters. You really just need to
Yeah.
tell me that you're doing it. It's kind of like having an egg and wanting to hatch it. You kind of got to remind me that it's a thing.
I remember I have it sometimes, and it's usually
No,
after
it's usually
dark.
very useful when it happens.
Yeah.
So she comes down and she says, "All right, well," and she rolls up her sleeves and she says,
Smart, because I would have.
"I'm gonna be honest with you.
So
I don't really know what to think about this. This is I'm not sure this is a frost salamander egg."
Well, things happen. What do you think it might be?
Imagine if it was actually susceptible to ice. That would suck.
It's actually ice is what kills it.
Ooh.
You should really keep this thing warm.
Oh, wait, it's fire!
Turns out this is the #1 prey of this frost salamander. Who's gonna eat it?
awkward. The above room temperature salamander.
The slightly tepid salamander.
The lukewarm salamander.
And she says, "It looks remarkably like one to the untrained eye,
Which is us.
which would be you. Yeah, I would imagine that perhaps I don't know if it was an accident, could be some sort of egg thief scenario, could be some sort of weird symbiotic thing where they place the egg there."
Just do it? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Jake!
I'm sorry.
Excuse you!
That was
We are
Rick.
not-
That was not out of
We are
game.
not speaking in whatever fucking
Undercommon?
undercommon right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I've
cute.
also never seen that episode.
You have not.
That is advanced ignorance.
They took it off of... That's probably a reference.
I have the first 100 episodes.
Okay, cool.
On
They took it
DVD.
off Amazon, so...
Yeah, it was on Hulu for a while too.
SpongeBob Marathon.
We got a lot
Yeah.
of things we need to do that we just we don't have the time for.
So,
Right. So I'm not entirely certain what it is. Clearly, I would assume it has something to do. It was found in a cold temperature,
Yes.
so I would imagine it would have been dead outright were it something that was susceptible to cold.
quite.
I don't No, but it doesn't seem, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like it's doing well.
Yes, we gathered as much, and which is why we need help. I communed with other planes of existence, and they said a druid would be our best bet.
Well, they weren't wrong. Let's see what we can find out.
Also, when we're done this, I have a few questions
Okay.
about druidity in general.
Okay. We prefer druidosity.
Gotcha.
I'm
Now, are
lying.
you druish? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Quite druish.
Very
Anyway. Yeah.
She doesn't look druish.
Yes, chat. Just pulls out a potion, is like, whoop, up, fine. Everything's fine. That's all you need to do. I'm just kidding.
I was just gonna say maybe we can make a potion.
So she sits down and starts to commune with nature. It says it's going to take a minute. It's going to take 11 minutes.
I do similar things.
Does yours take 21 minutes?
The casting time for contact other plane is 11 minutes.
Okay. So it's going to take me 11 minutes. So she sits down and you see, as she's doing this, little tiny like sprigs of different small flowers kind of appear around her as she's communing. There's like a faint smell of jasmine in the air.
It smells like tea.
And you see her sort of just sit there in this meditative state for a little while, and she's kind of like nodding slowly, as though she's asking a question internally, possibly receiving an answer, and getting affirmation from it. She does that and comes out of that spell after 11 minutes and says that's a cleric spell. So she doesn't say that, but I thought it was also, it's only certain druids have that spell. She will
Commune with nature is not a druid spell.
no, I was thinking divination,
Ah.
but I was going to do both.
Aha.
But divination is not
So I'd be very confused.
yes, no, commune with nature is absolutely a druid spell.
Okay.
So she says, I think at this point it's we're beyond letting things progress naturally. I think we're going to have to crack open this egg ourselves and see what's inside, because I don't think whatever it is going to push its way out.
Okay.
So
I should have listened to your instincts, Wade.
no, normally if you had said to wait, that's the better call.
Okay.
But perhaps I think we're beyond that now. I think this is an emergency scenario.
Oh, Brina, can you go and tell Cedric to come in and join us? We don't need a fire, because it's not
Oh, we don't need
probably
the
not
fire?
a frost salamander.
Oh, alright.
Do you think we should
Run outside.
bring
Hey,
some
Rick.
sort
I'm
of
cooking
potion
now.
just in case?
What
We don't
kind
need
of
the
potion
fire
did you
for
have
the
in mind?
salamander anymore. It's not a frost salamander.
Going to
We don't know what it is, but it's not that. So once you're done cooking,
lean on your
head on
expertise.
All right. I'm making the Thayer toast.
But I do have
Is that
an
just
advanced
toast?
herbalism
coffee
kit.
flavored butter.
Coffee flavored
What?
butter.
I do
That's a
have an
good idea.
advanced herbalism kit.
Okay.
sugar.
She says, well, she'll kind of list off a couple of ingredients and then say that, start mixing these together and we'll see what we can do. As you see her kind of pull out very fine tools, like little kind of pliers and tongs, and she begins to slowly grab the crack, and with a tiny, tiny little hammer is just trying to slowly peel things away without causing any more damage to it. What was your herbalism kit roll?
It was 15.
15? Okay. That was with advantage?
Yeah.
And guidance?
9, 2 on guidance, and then the plus the 4.
Sorry, folks. The snakes are still really tough. But now up to 12 people can enter that fight. So you can get the whole
One
troop
per
together.
snake.
We want you to die against the snakes.
They do.
It makes us feel better.
It does every time.
There are more options, though. So, and she, you work at building that, and she slowly takes off a small piece, maybe about this big. And now you can get a little bit, you can see there is some fluid that has kind of frozen, or is like a slushy almost inside there. And there is a very light, actually roll me a percentile.
25. Yeah, 25.
Yeah, a light blue. You can see something that's blue inside there. This creature contained within. And he begins to slowly, and he's peeling off. She starts peeling off more, and she's kind of taken off a piece on the side and the top cap off of that. And you can she basically now has slowly peeled away the top quarter of this egg. So now it's like you can look down inside, and you can make me a perception check.
It's exciting.
Yeah, so your knowledge from everything you've
21,
read,
I'm sorry.
your knowledge from everything you've read in your book, this doesn't look anything like a frost salamander. Frost salamanders are long and slender and sort of snake-like, and you had heard that they would be like a fire, if they were similar to a, I'll show you what a fire snake looks like, you'll get an idea. Because regular salamanders come out as a fire snake, which looks like that.
Okay.
So like that right there turns into that.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So again, that turns into that for a regular salamander.
Right.
This thing only has 4 limbs. Seems to be like it may be, it's much more stocky, less slender, and snake-like. Kind of like curled up in on itself inside this. That's what it looks like. It looks just like that.
Ma'am!
So, and she's like, all right, well, here it is. And she says, I think we're going to have to take it out of here.
Can I provide any assistance?
She says, no, I think, and she will like reach in, and you can see her hands getting into this like slushy material, and she like cradles the thing
4.
and like lifts it out and places it. And she's like, actually, do you have a?
I'll freeze a little.
She's like, do you have a blanket?
We do.
And she'll set it down, and she'll kind of like
Just got this yesterday.
she'll lay the creature down on this kind of like in the fluid, slushy fluids kind of all over it. So imagine a small creature covered in basically like a blue slushy.
Message.
I might need a new blanket.
Shouldn't have done that then.
And you see she'll reach out with her hand, and she asks you if you have any healing magic.
I do.
And she says, well, let's see what we can do. You can make me.
Shocking grasp.
Bring it back!
I mean, if any time that was going to work, this would probably be the most realistic time. You can make me a Arcana check, but using your wisdom. So it would be, are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
So then just a wisdom check.
So then no guidance.
No guidance still. Just plus your wisdom mod, plus the guidance.
14.
14? Alright. And she she rolled pretty crappy too. So she is, you're both casting your healing magics onto this thing, and you see like a little hand like twitch a little bit.
Oh, Brina. Should Brina help?
Can she?
She has healing. Don't hit it.
But that's how it works.
No, it's not.
I don't know that that's true.
Hit it very slowly. Like that, yes, but
Without the
stop.
force at the end.
Yeah, go, quick.
Oh, all right.
And she also has you pour tilts its little head up and has you pour a little of the potion that you made down its throat as well.
Healing boop.
Okay, for how much?
Do it.
What, all of it?
Do it.
25.
Okay. How much was your total, out of curiosity?
50.
Okay.
I mean, I could still do it.
I should have just done it. Now it's too late to do it.
Why is it too late?
It's too
How is
late.
it too late to
You can't do it if you didn't do it.
Yeah. It's too late to have done it.
That's true.
Give it a second poop it. Give it the rest of it.
See if it needs it.
Boop, boop.
All right, and we'll say that was back to back, although it's half as effective as doing it all at once. Let's be honest, we all know that. All right, Patrick, I would like you to make me another percentile roll, please.
$51.
No, we said he had a 55% chance,
Oh, okay.
and he went. Oh, you went high, didn't you?
Yeah. So he's
So
in
you're
there.
in.
Yeah,
He's in.
you're
You
good.
got it.
Perfect.
Either way, 55%.
Yeah,
you got
you were-
51, you're good.
And you see it and it coughs up a bunch of slushy.
You. What does this slushy smell like?
Oh.
Like, what does it smell like down here right now?
That's a good question.
It smells. The air is very biting and cold. I'm gonna say some fermentation and formaldehyde. So it's gross. Like a tiny touch of spoiled milk.
So kind of like it smells upstairs.
Sort of, yeah.
Not the worst.
Yeah.
Still not.
Okay, what else? What is this thing?
Well, it's maybe only this big. And she's like, I have no idea. But here you go. Congratulations.
You've done it, Wave.
You
should be proud of yourself.
deaf, I guess.
Oh,
Chad wants you guys to drink the slushy.
No, chat. Don't be gross.
Yuck.
Wonderful.
Is the slushy magic?
I don't know. You don't have detect magic.
Is it?
Are you gonna really stop and think about that, or are you gonna be focused more on the?
Are its
The
eyes
thing you've been
open?
trying to do for months.
Oh, no, they're shut still.
Okay. I'm gonna try and talk to it again. Try and wake it up.
I'm gonna give the druid the 100 gold.
Okay. She takes the 100 gold and she's like, "Well, you can be in the city for a while."
Maybe.
Until we hear back from your dude.
Our schedule is flexible.
Well, maybe I'll come back around. If you're here, I'll come back. Where are you staying? Are you staying here?
No, we have rooms at Elsong?
Elsong.
Elsong.
All right. Perhaps I'm curious, but I have very important spidering to do.
Oh. Would you mind if I walked you out? I have several questions.
Oh, by all means. Good luck. I can't really advise you on how to take care of it 'cause I don't know what it is.
Do I know what it is?
You can make me an animal handling check.
I am
Do I know what it is?
proficient in animal
You
handling.
can make me
Nice.
bounce it off the outside of the tower and into that.
That's pretty impressive.
4?
18?
Yeah. I'm gonna use a charge.
Oh, one of your
Oh.
12.
Yep.
We got to think of a
20.
Yes, I know. I've been thinking about it. I haven't come across something that jumps out at me. I have to ask you though, which one do you want?
self-love.
Okay.
Roscoe's ultimate.
Ah.
Sorry, you said a 20?
Yes.
That was just one charge, right?
Yeah.
All right. So no, you're not sure what it is. It has, like I said,
Is it warm to the touch?
warmish.
Okay.
It is still slightly cool, obviously, which is encased in ice.
Let's get it out of here. This room.
Sure.
It has again, it has a tail, short tail. It's still a pretty small creature overall.
Is it round, pointed, flat?
The tail?
Yeah.
It kind of comes out to a point, I guess.
Okay.
There's no like spikes or appendages or anything. And again, it may be bipedal. It's kind of hard to tell from. It's very tiny and it's
Right.
got 4 legs.
It's still all babyish right now.
It's babyish, yeah. It does have very, very small looking like possible claws on the hands and feet.
It's adorable.
How many index? Index, that's not the right word.
Digits?
Digits?
That's the one.
I was gonna say
One index.
How many index fingers does it have?
2, 4, 4.
I feel like one's enough, right?
Seems
3.
to be the only thing you're using.
You see 5 on the front ones. Not maybe a thumb. Hard to tell. They're very tiny, and 3 on the back ones. Though they are relatively close together.
Okay.
You know, not like a turkey.
Right.
Right. They're like 3 kind of close together in the front.
And it's scaled?
Yes. And it has more of it has like it's very babyish, but it looks like the starting of a protrusion of like a snout, with teeth.
It's an ugly little blue pig.
I'm thinking like a blue Bakugan from Digimon.
Oh, Agumon,
Yeah. The main one?
the yellow one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to say.
That thing's head was so big.
It was fucking huge.
That's funny if you know the reference or not. Otherwise, yeah, I just look like this. Thanks, Jake. Yeah. In case you want to see it again.
Yeah, it's very sort of its features are very kind of rounded and chubby babyish,
Right.
because it's very, very little. It does not seem currently anything remotely combat usable.
Right.
I would probably not.
We should probably try and feed it.
Sure.
I'm gonna head upstairs
Raw meat.
and get some food from the pet store we're underneath.
Do they have baby pet food?
I'll go ask. If it doesn't eat the raw meat, I will.
You were walking the druid out anyway.
Grind
Yeah,
up the
that's
raw meat and try to feed it like a paste.
Well, so you're not
Yeah,
there
you
for
can
this.
do that.
Like
He's
baby
not there for
food.
that
He's
conversation.
not here. He's not here.
Oh, okay. I take a chunk of raw meat. And I'm just gonna see if it'll eat that.
Oh, okay.
You thought he was gonna baby bird it?
I wish I was there.
No.
I thought he was just gonna eat it.
God, no.
Just eat the raw meat. And I was about to be
I'm
like,
gonna take some
damn,
water,
Rick.
float it in the air around the meat, and like kind of shake the meat in the water, clean it all out from.
Glad you went with the meat and not the small baby animal.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Don't shake the
Don't shake the
Don't
baby.
Don't shake
Yeah.
me. This is his new little baby.
I don't know, man. He's had some crazy ideas. Who knows?
Fair.
Wake up!
Let's get a fucking horse on a boat. Like, come on now. We've had some crazy ideas.
Horse on a
Been
boat.
done.
We made it work.
We did.
I mean, now we can do it super easily.
Yeah, that's true.
Big B's hand.
I'm
The
going to
dog.
train service.
So you are trying to feed it the food with what? I was confused as to what you were doing.
Oh, he was rinsing off the spit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That's what it was.
But yeah, I'll see if it's receptive to that.
Give it a little
Yeah, it
sweet.
seems like it's eating it, but like it doesn't seem like it's super. It's like very like nibbly because it's a tiny little baby thing.
Alright, well, let's go cook up some. We'll try a bunch of different stuff. Maybe they have some pet food upstairs.
So you're walking her out.
I ask her if animals just come to her.
And she says, sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Are all druids princesses?
And she says, I mean, I am.
Cool.
And she's just like, but, I mean, the other ones I've met, yes. The female ones, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really met many male druids.
Oh.
I don't think there's any specific
Could
reason
they
why.
not be princesses?
I think the men cannot be princesses.
Okay,
yes.
good to know. So if you wanted, let's say, an animal friend, and it wasn't going to just come to you, how would you procure it?
Well, if I knew what kind of animal it was.
Yes, let's say you wanted a cat.
That would be, I mean, I know where cats live.
Or like a dire wolf.
Oh, then I would just go into the forest and find one.
Okay.
More than, there's a natural proclivity for them to find other druids, but to find us, sometimes they just show up. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm covered in squirrels. Sometimes it's a problem.
Wow, that
I sing, birds put my clothes on in the morning.
Oh!
You know, it's a thing.
That seems convenient. Well, thank you for answering my questions, and good luck with your kingdom, whether it be full of spiders or not.
Thank you. I appreciate any other druidic related questions?
No, that was everything I had.
Okay.
I guess no, one more. How does one become a druid?
Well, if you're interested.
This is purely academic. I'm too old to start druiding.
Well,
Also,
you're never
I'm not
too
a
old.
princess.
Well, I mean, being trained by one is just as good. You'll be a princess by proxy.
Whoa, that sounds almost better. No responsibility.
I mean, theoretically.
He's the king of one. Oz is a bit of a princess.
He's fine.
Okay, all right.
So he says, she says, it usually comes from a stemming of a love of nature and creatures, and less, you just sort of fall into it. I feel like I sort of did.
Okay.
Others sometimes have more harrowing experiences, trapped somewhere lost in the wild, beseeching nature for guidance, and it comes to them in the form of magic. Sometimes it's dedication to a specific nature-based deity. Sometimes great travelers find that their travel is eased over time to only eventually learn that it is due to the druidic powers they had but never realized. Things of that nature.
Sounds, correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds similar to paladins.
In a way. And there are indeed some who have said they come across the powers in a similar fashion, and some who do both. And we have some amongst our ranks that are paladins that feel the same way. Clerics too, it's possible.
I have learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Good luck with the small blue thing.
Yes, if we name it, I'll tell you its name.
Okay.
All right, and then I go back. And I tell my friend all the information I found out about druids. They, turns out, are princesses.
And he's like, I knew it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know, but now
But now we know. Yes.
Well,
All right, and I'll head back down. Okay.
We're on our way up.
Oh, what? Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. I'll just go back up.
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
We are gonna try and find some food this thing likes.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
It ate some raw meat.
Did you give it any water to drink?
We gave it water and raw meat mixed together.
Why?
Like a formula.
Oh, that actually does make a sort of sense. Yes.
Try and give it just regular water.
it drinks the water.
Alright.
Oh, delightful. All right.
Seems to like the water quite a bit.
Let me give it some more.
It drinks the water.
Let me give it some more.
Okay, now it's coughing.
Okay.
That's too much.
Is that not what it was?
Smoke.
Yeah, it just turns into a small purple sphere. Extruding gas.
Grimer.
Yeah, I come with you guys to try and get food.
Oh, maybe it wants to. Maybe it can swim.
Maybe.
Well,
Eyes aren't open yet.
Let's
so.
not. Yeah.
I bet it could swim. There's a natural swimming reflex. For dwarves, it's a natural mining reflex.
Just this?
Yep. Anytime there's a rock there.
Halflings. Natural napping reflex.
Ah!
Sometimes I'll just...
Fall asleep. Was that one?
No, it was for
I know,
an
that was,
example.
that was a second.
Par exemplar.
Ah, yes. Par exemplar. For sure.
Totally.
Totally.
So yeah, you guys go around and you test out a couple different things and you find some whatever kind of some pet food that it seems to enjoy about as much as it enjoyed the raw meat. It's still very, very little.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask,
Tiny
like,
stomach.
were there certain kinds of food that it didn't want?
I didn't seem to be too keen on like vegetable,
Okay.
like vegetarian type food, like lettuce or carrots.
So, yeah,
It seems
vaguely-
like a more on the carnivorous side.
Okay.
It's got little teeth,
Very small teeth,
but
but
they're
yes.
pointy.
Yeah, they're pointy.
All right.
Seems
Seems to
like
be
you got yourself a
vaguely.
meat eater.
Thorch. We succeeded. This is the thing.
And he's like, "Wow,
Yeah, that is the best way to describe it.
that is the
I think it's
thing."
a frost salamander.
No, that is. I ain't never seen a frost salamander, but I seen a regular salamander, and it ain't one of those.
One of those.
You're right.
Yes. All right. How much do we owe you for the basement?
Oh shit! Let me go talk to my boss. I didn't even think about that. I forgot actually.
I'm gonna need about 60 days of rations for this thing.
Well, it'll just eat
Please.
raw meat.
All right. Well,
30
stand by.
then.
All right, 30. It's not on this fucking thing. 10 days of rations is 2 silver. Is it really? Yeah, I'm sure
You know that rations.
that's fair. So was that 6 silver then for 30 days?
Yep.
So 6 silver, we'll call it the same. And then they're gonna charge you 300 gold for the room and the resources. But they want you, when it's bigger, they want you to bring it back because they want to see it,
Okay.
assuming it lives.
Assuming it lives. All right.
Well,
Cool.
now I don't know if we should still be keeping it cold.
No, it doesn't seem to particularly like the cold. Well, you know what we'll do is we'll go back to the hotel and get a nice warm area and a cooler area and see where it feels comfortable
How will we judge that?
by the way it acts.
Yeah, making.
Why don't you
blocking
just know
one.
this?
It's not. It's not doing anything.
Can you just know it though?
Is it magic? The creature?
Yeah.
Tomorrow I can just.
Nah.
You don't have
Don't
any
you
other
have
way
a
to know
knowing?
things except maybe going crazy.
Not today.
Not today,
What time of the
maybe
day
tomorrow.
is it?
You should have like lower levels
like
of knowing things.
1
I have some lower levels of knowing things, but today I don't know them.
Come on.
I was more focused on ice magic, the one spell I know, because cold egg.
Why didn't you know what spells you needed?
Why didn't you?
Because I don't know things.
And sometimes I don't either. Sometimes I do, though. Not one of those times.
The time where you usually know things. This isn't one of those
This
times.
isn't one of those times. Brina gets it.
All right, let's go back to the hotel.
You go back to the hotel with strange baby creature in hand.
Wave. Have you given it a name?
I'm
I'm just
thinking.
gonna ask that.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Check its wiener.
He's right. That's how you do it.
Or,
That's how you find out.
Do you know what its wiener
or
looks like?
cloaca,
Well, if
whatever.
it has a wiener, that's a boy, generally.
Yeah, but what if it's like where it's on the inside?
Yeah, it doesn't have any external genitalia.
Yeah.
It would be more difficult to tell then.
But
What
you're
if
not
it's like
sure
the
that it
nipples?
does. You're not sure that it does.
No, all I'm saying is if there was a wiener, we would know.
How?
What, No, I'm saying we would know which gender it was. If we
Ah!
flipped it over.
If
there was
and
a
only
wiener.
if there was a penis, then we could.
Then we would instantly know.
Yes.
That-
We
it's-
We're
haven't-
in a world of confusion.
We haven't ruled anything out, but it was worth a check. I could contact other planes, ask if it has a wiener.
Sure, do that.
I'm not going to risk turning insane for a day to
Is it
find out if it
24
has
hours
a
of
wiener.
insanity, or just like the rest of today?
I think until I finish a long rest.
So it's really only 8 hours of insanity.
That's not bad.
Have you ever been insane?
Yes.
No.
I don't remember it though.
It's not fun.
I would remember.
All right.
back to the-
So you guys are in the. Is this happening like this wiener animal discussion happening in the street as you guys are walking?
No, we went back to the hotel.
Okay, this is in the
Okay.
hotel.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're up in our room.
Having
Do we have a
discussion.
fireplace in our room?
Yeah.
All right, I start a fire
Why don't
Make
you
a nice
make
one.
some ice?
All right.
and
I'll
we'll
make some ice.
give it anywhere in between the ice block and the fire.
If you
I'm
make,
gonna make a
an,
little pile of blankets in the corner.
make
in
an
case someone
animal
wants to sleep.
handling check.
All right,
Can I help him because I'm proficient?
Sure.
you do it. Make that check.
Do I have animal handling?
Yes, you have animal handling. You've had animal handling for so long now.
I don't know if he has.
He does.
Is he proficient? I don't.
Yeah, because we've done this thing where I help him because he's better at it.
Now it's not pulling up my pluses on D&D Beyond.
I don't know.
Arg, we
Maybe
failed.
he doesn't. I can help him do it anyway then,
I'm
because
letting.
I'm proficient at it.
I'm letting you help him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You get at least a +5. What's your number?
With
Yeah.
25.
Oh, so yeah, it seems like it
I
likes
don't, but I have a +5.
in between the really really hot area and the really really cold area.
All right. I put
Slightly
the fire
more
out.
on the cold side.
We'll just leave the room regular then.
Wonderful. Now what?
Oh, well, now we're waiting to hear back from your guy. I don't want to. Wow.
Does your guy come in here to tell us, or do you have to go find him?
I have to go find him. He
When was
doesn't.
the last time you checked?
This morning?
Yeah. So I don't want to go start a training regiment if we're going to be hearing back from him anytime soon.
We can go fight in an arena again.
Well, he should probably stay with his baby thing for now. I mean, you can bring it with him and just leave it out.
Shall I go on a food run?
Sure.
All right, Brina, why don't you come with me? I have little arms and I cannot carry a lot of food.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head out to
Just downstairs.
just
Grab
get,
some
okay. You
lunch.
guys go and get lunch.
When these guys leave, Rick's gonna go over to Wade and be like,
All right, so what's your plan now, man? Attached?
Time to raise it.
What about Osler?
We're gonna go take care of him too.
You're just going to bring it with us?
I'll keep it safe.
All right. Well, it's yours.
Okay.
You might just want to see if Druid Lady
Let's
hold
see.
on to it for you a little
Maybe.
while.
Yeah.
All
Time to
right.
go poke some spiders to find her again.
I mean, you know her name. You just say, hey, Andrea. Andrea!
Are you Andrea?
that
No,
that
I'm-
kills a spider otherwise.
I'm Sean.
Depends on how big the spider is.
Almost all of them. That kills almost every spider. That much.
All right.
It was actually
Well,
like,
we're gonna
I
take
felt-
a break here. Chat says you should strap the baby to your back and fight in an arena and get a combat experience.
Ooh! Cat's so smart!
It's
it's just like on his back, strapped in, and just like large sized and squishes him.
I imagine it turning into a blue King K. Rool.
I was thinking
Snorlax.
The crown and everything.
Ooh.
It's got this blunderbuss from nowhere.
All right, chat. We'll be back.
We're gonna take a short break here. All right, we're back from our coffee break, provided to us by Initiative Coffee Company.
Thank you guys.
Check
And
it out.
what brew is
Us
this?
happy.
This is Murtada combo with mini
I'm a
terrain
big
domain.
fan
I'm
of
a
it.
fan of Matador.
This
It's a good
one
fucking brew.
adds, all proceeds from this are donated to Jasper's Game Day, so it goes to a good charity, and you can use our coupon code to get $2 off your bag.
Very cool.
Which, if I'm being honest, is a good deal because it's shipping is what drives up the price a little bit.
It's all
So
fresh.
because yes, it is fresh, and you get it pretty much packaged the week you buy it, so it's going to be there within 5-ish days. So it's going to be about as fresh as you can get it.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's really good too.
I mean, you in this instance, you definitely get what you pay for sure. Congratulations on beating the Trinity, chat. Although you didn't beat the Triad, because that's different. You beat the Trinity, whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost.
The horse?
No, Trin, the warhorse, is also an enemy.
I got confused.
There's also a bunch of other ones, like 2 web surfing goblins and some other interesting ones.
Good.
As well. 13 minutes, we'll find out again.
Falling rocks.
There is a +6 2d12, a sentient +6 2d12 great axe. Was one of the enemies.
That's not good. It's too good.
No.
They can beat Westraxus, the flintbuck. There's a lot of loot there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a dragon.
That makes sense.
It's crazy.
Wow.
All right.
So you guys are there. You guys went and got food. You're hanging out. Got your baby blue blob. It's not a blob. That's inconsiderate. A baby blue creature. And it's about 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll call it 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What would you guys like to do for the rest of today while you are here in Dethair?
All right.
Talks of arena fights were brought up.
It's true.
I enjoyed our time in the arena. I wouldn't mind going back, visiting old so-and-so.
Yes, old zones. Fight some more monsters then.
Yeah, well, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, I'm fine fighting monsters.
Sure, let's fight some monsters.
I'm game.
What are you going to... Have you named the creature yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm going to call it Cheese Sandwich. Do you plan on bringing Cheese Sandwich into combat?
The mouse.
No.
Okay, good.
Cheese
It's
sandwich.
not good at that
Cheese.
yet.
No, he didn't, chap.
What's
I
your
think he gave
mouse's
up on
name?
that.
Gave up on
Nibbles. Yeah.
For something that you
He's a
said you were
rat.
going to do. I think you gave up on.
And he's not
go to
mine,
the
he's a friend.
Well,
You guys keep making all these things, but you're wrong about all of them. You're wrong about all of it.
No, I'm good. Before we do this, though, I'm going to cast Find Familiar as a ritual and summon an owl if we're going into combat.
Who?
Ooh.
That's says it like that.
Oh,
Didn't?
Angry birds.
wait, is this in the same day? Right?
Yeah.
It's not, I can't heal then.
That's true.
I already
We did use some of our things. I also, now that I'm thinking about it, let me make sure I have spells that are viable in combat, because I assumed we would just be hatching all day.
So only I'm ready to fight in the arena.
I mean, I'm ready to
go
fight.
to the training instead.
You could go to a trainer.
And you're tired?
But I don't want to fight.
no, I could go train.
What are you going to do with your egg?
Can I go train?
Well, it's not negative.
What are you going to do with your creature?
Cheese Sandwich, it has a name.
What are you going to do with cheese? God can call it whatever God damn well pleases.
CS, cheese sandwich.
I have some spells I can use in the
Blueby. What are you going to do with Blueby?
I think I'm gonna call it Gorm.
Gorm?
Gorm.
Gorm.
Okay,
I
Gorm.
like it. Good, strong name.
All right, what are you going to do with Gorm?
Gormy.
Oh, no, I'm good.
While you fight in the arena.
I'm gonna try and talk to it, see if it talks back.
Okay, definitely dock yourself at least one spell slot because you did count a healing spell.
Okay.
Gorm with the wind, you fuckers.
Gorm with the wave.
Gorm means blue in Irish, so blue with the wind. Not bad.
Anyway, it doesn't seem to speak back. It's also literally minutes old.
You never know.
It's just like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Feed me, fucker.
Be my bitch.
It doesn't do that.
Not the mama.
Yes, exactly. It's a dinosaurs reference for those of you who know what dinosaurs is.
Fuck yeah.
What a sad ending to this.
I know! It was a children's television program.
I was so pissed.
Yeah.
No, at the show in general, because you know that I've always had a large interest in dinosaurs my whole life. So I heard there was a brand new show coming out on a major television network, primetime, called Dinosaurs. So I was super pumped about this like documentary thing about dinosaurs.
You thought you were gonna learn.
I thought it was gonna be a very interesting, like a Discovery Channel cool story. Jurassic Park didn't exist, but maybe something along those lines. And then I got fucking.
You got a sitcom.
I got a
with
sitcom with rubber suits.
Cool.
Anyway.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to combat, I could combat.
I could combat.
I can always combat. I've never not been able to combat.
But in all seriousness, we need to do something with Gorm. Maybe we should wait until tomorrow. I mean, like, it was born an hour ago.
All right, so you want to just hang out for today?
I don't think it should be left alone.
Oh.
Like.
Dad Cooper, watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
They don't trust you.
I mean, Nibbles could
It
watch
doesn't.
it, but again, Nibbles doesn't have
Oh, we have them in
any
it.
thumbs. Yes.
Yeah, but he can just. Nah, never mind.
No.
It's
is
bigger
better.
than Nibbles.
Yeah.
It's like
Like,
about
Nibbles could tell when it was dying,
Oh,
but
Nibbles
that's
is
about
that
it.
small?
Nibbles
is
is
a
a rat.
Rat.
Oh, I thought he was like a humanoid rat.
Nah, he's just human.
No, just
No, he's
rat.
smart.
This
Rat.
is
Wow.
a rat with a big brain.
Wow.
The pinky.
And I was gonna say, think that.
I've been picturing a dwarf-sized rat.
Jesus, that's terrifying.
Ugh.
An invisible dwarf-sized rat.
With a giant
Magic.
cranium.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Terrifying.
Why don't we just kind of relax the rest of the day? Rave has stayed up for like 3 days in a row recently.
Oh, he should sleep.
Yeah, why don't we take a break?
Okay.
Take a leisurely evening. Think about our next move tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah, why don't you tell me a story about when we were young and
Oh, sure.
Regale us with a tale.
well, wait, let me get some beers first.
Okay.
I've got an even better idea.
And a milk.
How about you tell that story on the
Alright.
way to
I think you milk.
trainer, master,
Well, I mean, I want something.
minstrel,
Here's some milk.
and then y'all can
Thanks.
spend some quality time with Gorm real quick
Got any
while I get down to business.
Were
with
you
it.
just not
Maybe
listening
chocolate.
to anything I just said?
Partially.
About relaxing because you stayed up for like 48 hours?
Yeah, but you know, I'm feeling pretty good.
And you just birthed the...
My
Why don't we
favorite.
relax for a day?
My favorite part is that his plan is he just birthed this thing. His first thing is, I'm gonna go fight. You watch it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well,
mine.
right
It was
there.
just born, but somebody else take care of it. I'm
It's
gonna go
in a
do
controlled
things.
environment, you know.
Yeah. So
Whatever, I
Maze
wasn't
is a
doing
bad
anything
parent,
else.
says Chat.
Yeah, but get your beers.
Forgot about his kid for a month.
So I get 3 beers
That's my kid.
and chocolate milk.
Ooh, delightful.
And on top of the beer phone, it's a little bit of espresso.
Nice.
Lovely.
Pretty good.
It's a
Okay.
warm ale.
I'm gonna frost mine.
What is that? Oh, I could tell you about the time that we helped, let's go with music's grandfather.
Okay.
So, Music is a bard that Cedric and I used to travel with.
Aptly named.
Yes, she was a tiefling bard.
Ah, of
course.
course.
So, we heard that her grandfather, who ran it's kind of like similar to the Abbey, where there's a lot of martial training, but that was it. There was no learning. It was just martial training. So, a training school for
Dojo.
monks. A dojo. Excellent word. So, he was training at this dojo, and one of his former students actually started a rival dojo. And this former student was using the monks he trained for nefarious purposes. They were bringing in drugs. They were kidnapping. It was all very nefarious. So,
Those are bad monks.
we decided we would put a stop to it. So they were on a large ship about to sail away and escape justice. And we went to go to find Music's grandfather. We called him Grandpa. We went to go find Grandpa, and he was gone. And so was his, what do you call the robes you wear? Do they have a name? Do they have a name?
They're
His
clothes.
ninja clothes, for lack of a better term, his ninja clothes were gone, including his shoes that only have the 2 feet thing. It was so we gave chase into this ship. It was a large ship, the biggest I've ever seen. We had to fight many of these minions on our way, and unfortunately, right before we got to the master, we were captured. Surrounded by these monks, they were formidable indeed. And right before they took care of us, who was to show up?
Music.
Grandpa! Grandpa came in and protected us for a moment, got us breathing room, and then the master challenged Grandpa. Said, we will fight to the death. And if you win, my nefarious school, he didn't call it nefarious, I'm saying that. His nefarious school would be, actually, give me a second. And then I'm going to go over to my pipe. And the smoke acts it out. Ooh. It's one of the trinkets I have.
Yeah.
It's the pipe of remembrance.
This story pipe.
Yeah. So, Grandpa accepted the challenge because either way, we would have been safe. He came over to talk to us and to music, and he said, don't worry, boys. I'll be fine. I taught him everything he knows. But Grandpa was very old now, and his student was in his prime. And Grandpa, music, loved her sweets. She was had a big old tum-tum. And
That was too far.
Yep,
Right.
can do it.
No,
So-
it's even fine so far.
And music said, here, Grandpa, take these jellied beans. They will give you luck. Again, loved sweets, big old tum-tum.
Yes.
And they fought, and it was a mighty battle. They went from the top of the ship to the bottom, from the aft to the other part. And
The prow.
at the end, who was victorious?
The other
master.
guy.
And he began to taunt us. He said, boys, look at your grandpa.
Is he dead?
Let me finish,
Let's take
goddammit.
the death.
It was like real life. Just shut up. Just let me goddamn finish. So, he knocks Grandpa to the floor and says, boys, look at your hero. He cannot save you now. He grabs him by the shirt and lifts him into the air and says, I spent my life trying to be more like you, old man, but what of you now? Ha? 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 And on the third ha, what did Grandpa do? Threw the beans of jelly down his throat, to which he started coughing, and Grandpa hit him with a left. And then he hit him with a right, and an uppercut, and a kick in the nuts. And down he fell.
Nice.
And Grandpa and the 3 of us walked away, with him yelling curses at us, because Grandpa was a noble warrior, and would not strike down a man who was defeated.
Nice.
Yes, it was lovely.
The jelly beans weren't considered cheating.
Nope.
Guess not. Fight to death, right?
Correct.
Were the beans magic? Did you
No.
say magic jelly?
No,
beans?
no, just
just candy.
Not
Candy.
Just, candy.
Oh.
Just jellied beans. Beans of jelly.
But jelly is very liquidy. So how
Like
does it stay in a
licorice.
bean
Like
form?
licorice bean.
Ew.
Well, there's different flavors. Whatever. That's not for everybody.
It's true. It's an acquired taste.
Have you ever had them?
No.
Well, then don't knock it till you try it.
I just don't like licorice, and the thought of that in
How's
bean
your
form
chocolate
would-
milk?
It's delicious.
Oh, good. Good story.
Thank you.
I want to meet Grandpa.
Grandpa's dead.
That happened a while ago.
Yeah. Tiefling don't live terribly long.
My world is shattered.
But now you have the story with which to remember Grandpa.
If you
That's true.
take the story with you, Grandpa lives in you.
And if you go to Music's hometown, you might be able to visit the dojo.
That's
Ooh,
true.
that'd be fun.
It is.
Well,
Where's our village?
Well, you'd have to ask Ted.
Where's our village?
don't you know these things?
No,
Come on,
just
GM.
someone fucking makes this shit up on the spot. No Now there's a fucking dojo in some village that he hasn't told me about.
Hey, man, the village could have. Yeah. Trelberg?
No, I don't want to give you a reason to go there.
Hey,
Grimsold.
Nah.
Nah.
Bin.
No, it's too small for that.
I'll drop that real quick.
Kingsdale?
Now we're
No.
just naming all the towns.
Yep.
Staghold.
Wispdale.
Borrelia.
Wispdale. We'll go all the way down in the corner there.
Whisk.
That sounds a little whimsical.
Well, it has its moments.
Did we see any candy shops outside?
Were you looking for candy shops?
No, I'm just trying to recall, like, past
Make
memory,
me
I
an
guess.
intelligence check.
Is there any rare candy inside?
Probably not, sorry. But
Wonder.
No.
Is it a candy shop?
Oh, I mean, I could just.
Aw.
that's a thing you can know.
I can know that.
Natural one.
You
It's
don't
almost
call
a
them
night
candy
team.
shops.
I'm lucky. Well, if we're gonna go fight something.
We're
What
not.
are we gonna do
Oh,
tomorrow?
I forgot.
Or like-
The thing's 8 minutes old. We're just gonna let it chill for the day.
6.
That would be hilarious if you come back and it's just dead.
Yeah.
You do all
Oh, we
this.
left a baby alone for a couple hours.
Turns out it died.
Uh,
Where are we gonna leave it?
I don't know. It's your fucking baby.
Yeah, it's not everybody else's
Why
responsibility.
would we leave it anyway?
Well, if we're going to fight in the arena, we can't bring it with us into the arena, so we'd have to leave it somewhere.
Yeah. I don't trust people.
Unless you're going to fight one-handed.
Yeah, just put it over in the corner.
Of the arena?
Never have children.
Like the locker room.
Oh, good. Sure. Let's find out what happens.
Yeah, where's the day?
Make a nest for it in a locker. Just kind of like block it in.
Nothing could possibly
It'll be fine.
Lock the
Announcer.
baby
I'm gonna
in a locker.
go.
Here you go, announcer.
Bunch of goddamn sound.
The guy that you tried to challenge to a fight because you thought you were a big man on campus, yeah, he's really going to do a good job protecting a baby thing.
I'm a
Well-
changed man.
I don't think he would have killed the baby thing as a spite.
No, no.
He would secret it away and be like, "Oh, sorry, it's gone,"
Yeah, actually, that's what I would
That's-
do.
Yeah.
and then you can keep it.
My new weird blue baby thing.
You're like,
I'm gonna
yeah, these
you
guys
probably rename it too to something like cheese sandwich.
probably quality name.
Yep. I recently watched that episode with Julia.
Ah, gotcha. Great episode.
Huh?
All right, so you guys are chilling.
Yeah.
With
Chill for the
Gorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a brand new thing.
Yeah.
Roscoe wants to Roscoe loves learning, so he wants to learn about this weird little thing.
Its eyes are still closed. It's sleeping and eating a lot. 'cause
Cool.
It's a baby.
Good.
I'm gonna keep a log of what it's doing.
Okay, sure. What about you? Are you staying here, or are you gonna go out and do something?
See, the thing is, I would like to start the training, but I don't want to start the training and then tomorrow be like, oh, now it's time to leave to go fight Osler. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow, and we're going to go talk to that guy again and see if he's any closer to the information. And if he's still kind of far off, then maybe I'll start the training.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Great. All right, so you guys relax for anything you guys want to do or say for the rest of today.
Good for the day.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm all shut up.
we are going to try an arena fight tomorrow.
Sure.
In game. All right, because I gotta switch out my spell loadout if that is the case.
What are you gonna do tomorrow?
Try and find Andrea. Hey, you want to babysit?
Andrea.
Andrea, that's the one.
Huh. I love it. It's so wave. Hey, I just spent all this time doing this. Let me pawn it off on somebody else so I can go do my own things and then shirk my responsibility.
But with money.
But with money, yeah.
So that's fun. A lot of people do that.
Yeah, I know. Not like the day after.
Oh, no. You're not. I'm trying to justify it. That's all.
I get it. I know. But I think we can both agree that you're not going to be like, cool, so like, I got like a half an hour. You don't-
Just letting you know, it's Tuesday. I gotta go. Right?
Oh, man.
Because we're both like that.
So, yeah, I know. But like a week at least.
Yes, at least a week.
Come on.
I went a whole month.
Yeah, that's more than reasonable, I'd say.
I'd say so.
Also, in
We're fighting
this,
monsters specifically?
you haven't decided.
I'm down with that.
Okay.
I like
Well,
that.
it changes my loadout.
I prefer monsters.
Yeah, I
we'll
like
do
fighting
that.
monsters.
I will not prepare hold person then.
Also, in this scenario, we have a support structure.
Yeah.
He's solely responsible.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally different.
Yeah.
You've got a baby now. If you don't want it to die, you're gonna have to find a good way to keep it alive.
A baby that no one knows what it is.
Mhm.
At least no one here knows what it is. Anyway.
Do some research somewhere.
Wait, am I prepping to fight or to know things?
You can't prep to do both.
I can, but I won't be like great at either.
Prep to fight.
Yeah, prep to fight things.
Look, man, it's a baby right now. You can just go find one of the waitresses and be like, "Hey, can you keep an eye on this in my room? Find one that's off shift. Give her a couple gold. Keep an eye on this during your shift. Be back in a couple hours. They make some money.
Sure.
May I interject?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Well, thank you. Many, or not many, but there are some creatures that will bond with the first person that they see. And since this creature is yet to open its eyes, if you want it to bond with you, Wave, you should probably hang around it until that happens. In case that is part of this creature's nature. You don't want to leave it with a random waitress, and then when we come back, it thinks that this one waitress is its mommy. And then, well, actually, that
You
frees
want
you
it
up
to
to
be
do
its
whatever
mommy.
you want.
Maybe I shouldn't fight then.
You're a grown man.
Yeah. Might have to sit this one out.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Hey, come cheers on.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Alright, we're gonna fight. Pat's gonna sit in the stands with his baby.
Could be. Nah, never mind.
Okay. Are you going to
Fight some monsters.
which arena? Because there are multiple.
Everyone is closest.
Yeah, we were there already. That guy
Oh, did we pass any candy shops on the way?
Make me a perception check.
What do you need to look for a candy shop, kid?
Real quick. Absorb elements, mage armor shield, mind spike misty step,
3.
counterspell dispel magic,
You don't see
fireball, dimension door, greater invisibility, polymorph, Bigby's hand. Oop, don't need you. Wall of force.
That's great.
I'm gonna swap out one more because I have legend lord prepared. I don't need that today.
Does anybody see a candy shop?
I look for candy shops. I'm going.
Go see a candy shop.
You'll have to make a perception check.
10.
20.
Oh, so close to being natural 20. Oh, double ones.
Oh, synaptic static?
Yeah,
Scorching
Roscoe
ray?
sees one.
Oh, right there.
Cool. I'm gonna go in.
There's a candy shop. There's candy.
Cool. I want a bag of jelly beans.
They have jelly beans. They give you a bag of jelly beans. It is a silver piece.
Ooh, don't have the black ones. They're not very good. They taste like licorice, which you have already professed not to like.
Anybody else?
I'm good.
Oh no, watch my figure.
I'm alright.
Cool.
Is it every flavor jelly bean?
Like, you mean like Birdie Bots? Or like...
Just regular.
Like
They have them all separated out, so you can buy them. She just said she wanted a bag of jelly beans, so they just sort of made an
Random.
assortment.
Okay, cool.
But you could get like just red jelly beans, or just green jelly beans, or just
I'll have a green one.
blue jelly beans.
Please.
Throw some blue ones in there.
Thank you.
But they have all manner of different kinds of candy. You know, nothing super over the top, like not like candy bars, but you can get like pieces of chocolate and different kinds of stuff. They'd also sell stuff if you wanted to like more on like the baking side.
They don't have ice cream, do they? It's not ice cream place as well.
This one is not. Sorry.
It's
How about sherbet?
Yes, they have sherbet.
Sherbet there.
Gross.
Yeah, I knew that.
Ted knew that. Of course, Ted knew that.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
Yep.
Sherbert's the national food.
yeah, and coffee's the national drink,
God.
Interesting.
and
place
puns
to
are the
play.
national humor.
All right, let's go fight a thing.
All right, let's go fight it
All
there.
right, you guys go to the brawl arena that you guys were at before. Some say not as good as the Ultimate Arena, but you guys are there, so that's how it is.
There.
Ultimate Arena is where the Rexing crew is.
Oh, of course, with Cookie the Bookie.
Cookie is.
Well, we don't want to run into those guys right now.
They're probably not
They're
even there.
probably not even there.
They're probably not even there. Damn it. Still don't want to run into them.
Roscoe knows of this because he knows that Oz is making a name for himself.
He's doing really good. I mean, you guys haven't asked.
That's also true.
He's doing really well.
I'm still a little hurt. I have this belt of daggers for him, though, when I see him. Yeah, be great.
That's what you get for leaving, you fucker.
Not like that.
Shit on a goddamn dick.
Rick's gonna be friends with him still.
You know what,
I know.
Ash? We may try and make that just because it would be hilarious.
What I was gonna say is, do you want to give TC to Pat so Pat can still
Big
play?
B's
Even though
Yeah.
Dave isn't playing?
Big B body,
Oh,
and Roscoe's just the head, and it's a big body. Jake loves this.
That's
stuff.
a great
This
idea.
spell's gonna show up in Evil Game. I can already see it happening. We're gonna run into.
You guys are gonna run into Big B.
We're gonna find some fucking weird ass wizard that we're gonna have to fight, and that's gonna be his trump card, his big B body.
You weren't ready for this, were you?
no!
Oddly, yes.
Walking like an old Disney cartoon, all whooping out. I love it.
Okay. All right. So you guys head into the arena. You see your favorite bookie who happens to be there, and you're back.
We're back.
All right. What?
It's just the
What's
three of us.
All right. What's on the menu then
Do you want to
today?
cat tag Cooper so you can still do things?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up his if he's on D&D Beyond or not.
Well,
He'd be
you.
in mine, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to access hers.
Yeah, right.
I'm looking at Brina right now.
Oh, you can see
Ah.
Rena's?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's my
Campaign.
it's my account that's logged in.
Extras?
So he can see. It should be under extras. Although I don't think that's not the up to date version. That's just when he was just a thing.
Oh, here, I have it written down in my notebook.
Did you ever level him up when you leveled up?
I think so.
Okay.
Or that might have been level 9.
I'm ready to set sail.
He's
Some ass kicking.
level 5 right now. Does that make sense? If we're
You're level 10?
Yeah.
So he's level 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know if you like rolled health and the other stuff that leveled him up.
No,
when that
yeah, I
happened.
think so.
I think so.
Well,
Because I think we looked up what he got.
Yeah, alright, well we'll see.
Mm,
Alright,
okay.
Alright, what's on the fight
Put it in
list?
there.
they give you basically the list
If
of
you need
stars.
clarification on anything,
Ah,
just ask.
And we'll say he's got them he's got like a clipboard, and he asks what star rating you're looking for, and he'll tell you what's on the list.
What did we do last time?
You had done,
We did a 9 and then a 7 and an 8.
yeah. You
Oh, okay.
did- Yeah, you did 2 7s,
2 7s.
Okay.
and
Let's do 1.
The Fire Snake 9.
The one was.
yeah, you did the
Closer
1 9 and
to
2 7s.
All right. What do you got around the 9-10 area?
All right. Ooh, that sounds interesting. All of these enemies are brought to you by Kobold Prest's Creature Codex.
It's cool.
It is cool.
I'm gonna go talk to those guys at Gen Con. We're gonna have a good conversation. Around the 9-10 region, you say.
Yeah.
They will tell you they have that one ooze is still there.
The flying one?
Fire one?
The flying ooze, yeah. Flying fire ooze, yeah, that one's still there.
Nice.
That's a 10.
I feel like it's hard to hit oozes.
It's also hard for you to hit, both of you to hit flying things.
Yeah.
It is hard for me to hit flying things.
It's harder for me though.
Yeah, I can jump. I can jump real good.
Throw you up there.
They tell you they got something that's pretty weird, some sort of bat-like, demon-y, otherworldly thing with wings, big horns, a long tail.
Does it look hideous?
Arguable. It's very shadowy. Faceless, no matter what the light looks on it. Its skin is kind of blubbery whale-like in texture.
Let's kill it.
Barbed tail.
All right, we'll go for that.
That is a 10.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to see? Curious, is that it? You good with that, or you want to see what else?
Now
is
let's go for it. That's what our gut says.
there? Okay.
This guy knows stuff.
Yeah, TC.
All right, we're gonna miss you in there, bud.
For sure.
Totally.
Okay. So you guys head into the arena.
I feel like we kind of got a thing going.
Yes, flying fire ooze. I did not stutter. That is accurate. They chose not to fight that ooze, though.
No.
Not good against flying things.
I mean, I also said this thing had huge wings. I did say that, right? Yeah. Okay, so this thing is arguably faster than a flying ooze.
Yep.
And you jumped on this one.
He
So.
said we were fighting it.
Well,
Yeah, all right.
It sounds
he
hideous,
sounded
and I don't
confident
like it.
when he really wanted to fight this one. So yeah.
Okay.
Did you do your portent for today?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me.
Are we supposed to be rolling gems?
Yeah.
How many days has it been?
I don't know. Gotta remind me.
At least 2 or
12
3.
and a 7.
Ooh, terrible.
It's really middle of the road.
Yeah.
Well, 12's fine if you need to
Just
do
roll.
something,
Just
you'll be
mark
okay.
it down, Celine, and we'll get to it after.
Mm.
Do you have something that's gonna bring this thing to the ground?
Un momento, por favor.
Oh, you guys can roll for initiative.
All right.
So, I have an idea for that.
Does
Oh,
TC rolls in.
Halfling. You gonna
He
get
does.
a 7 for initiative?
8.
No.
12.
12.
12. Wave. We'll just use wave. But that's you. What did you get, Sean?
8.
8.
I
Hey,
also got 8.
Just do a new one
You
there.
go first.
Yeah.
Reverence.
Alright. So you see this thing come flying out, and what is probably one of the most unsettling things about it is it makes no sound.
Oh.
Completely zero sound. It is flapping its wings, it's moving at speed, and there is not a sound made from it. You get the feeling that this thing would be absolutely devastating in the dark. You would never know
where it was coming
from.
All right.
Sort of again a blankness where its face should be. Membranous wings, sort of similar to a bat. And yeah, kind of rubbery, almost like gray, like the typical gray alien like looking appendages, like long fingers, but they are claws. Same thing on the feet as well, big, and it's 2 big claws and like in a thumb, and the same thing on the feet, and a big long tail with a barb on the end.
All right.
So this thing comes flying into the room or into the arena.
Accept.
Can see.
It's the noise it makes.
Yeah. And it kind of moves towards you all. And I would like everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I have advantage on those.
Oof. Ooh, natural 20.
12.
18.
18.
Pat, the dice you gave me is either rolling 1s or 20s, which is awesome because I'm a halfling and I reroll 1s.
Ah.
Nice.
So everybody succeeds except for Ted Cooper.
Aw, Tasty.
who has disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws for a minute.
Ooh.
You can repeat this at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So try to end it. So it does that. And then it will... It's going to fly in towards... I guess Roscoe, he's the smallest. Seems
You
to be.
daddy.
Everybody's pretty tiny, but he's the tiniest. So it's going to fly in and try to
Yeah, we're
attack
very
you
short.
Mm-hmm.
with
He's not
a
short.
claw.
Yeah, but the rest
He's
I'm
not
not
here.
fighting though.
Yeah, I'm short. You're the tallest.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You said you were like 5'4"?
Mhm.
No.
Nice.
Well, on my sheet I have 4'8" written.
Okay.
So 24 hit?
But I'm a growing child.
Yes.
So.
That's
You're a
beyond
little bit
shield and all
taller.
that?
Yes.
Okay, so it is going to deal to you
We're around the same height.
12 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
You are grappled and restrained. Okay, and then it is going to fly
What's
upward.
What's grapple?
The thing we're fighting.
No, I know the thing, but like how? Like with its
Like claws.
tail, claw?
Its claws, and then it's
So it's
gonna-
holding him and flying with him?
it's humanoid. It's bipedal. It's got,
arms and legs. And
It's
legs.
large size. So it grabs him with his feet claws and picks him up.
Okay.
And then it's gonna fly 60 feet up. And whip around with its tail and jab you with its tail.
It's gonna get a 7 on the roll.
Fair. It has advantage because you're restrained.
Does it though? Or
It
does
does.
It, just get a
It has advantage. One of those rolls is a 7. So one of those rolls is a 7.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I have to take so I take the higher, but one of those is how does that work?
I guess you just don't get to roll twice. One of the rolls is a 7.
and
If
a
you
7.
roll higher than a 7, you take that. If it's lower, then it's a 7.
That is so weird. I never thought about that.
Yeah, me neither.
So that is an 11 on this dice. So that is a 19.
19 will shield.
Cool. So it is 60 feet up. It has Roscoe in the air. Yeah. Then it is Tad Cooper's turn.
Jack Cooper can't do jack shit.
Pat,
Patrick. And
gotta pay attention there.
I do.
Stop texting over there.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to start instituting some rules again.
Yes. So I'm gonna pounce.
It's 60 feet up in the air. I wouldn't have to repeat myself if you were paying attention.
You're right. I'm gonna hold my action to pounce for when it swoops in.
You can hold your action, but you can't hold your movement.
Okay.
You can hold your action to attack when
You
it
won't
comes.
get to pounce.
But you won't get to pounce.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, Rick.
All right.
60 feet straight up above you.
You know what I have for situations just like this?
I don't, tell me.
Javelins.
Yeah, that's fair.
Roping
Ah.
javelins.
Harpoons even.
Harpoons, yeah, that's what we call them. I'm going to throw
Mhm.
my harpoon at this thing. I'm going to do so recklessly, which is going to counteract.
Mhm.
I'm going to go into a rage first, just bonus action.
That's all a reasonable thing for you to do.
All right, first throw. Nice. 28.
That hits.
All right, cool. So I toss it up there. Oh, nice. 14 points of damage with my rage damage.
Mhm.
All right, and it sinks into it.
It is in it, yeah.
All right. Instead of attacking again, can
Try to
I?
pull.
Yeah.
So you had to make me an athletics check.
All right. I'm gonna have advantage on that because I am in a rage. 21.
22.
Ooh.
This thing's pretty strong. It resists you.
All right.
But you do still have it with a harpoon.
Right.
That's it for you, right?
Yes.
All right, Brina.
And I get temporary hit points.
Yes, you do. 60 feet, basically straight up.
How far are we from a wall? And if there are walls around us, how tall are they?
They're 20 feet high, and you guys are basically in the center. We're going to say it's like a 60-foot radius arena.
And how far can you jump normally?
Up is harder than long ways.
No, I know long ways.
It's your strength.
Score?
High jump is 10. Move 10. You got to move 10 feet, and then jump a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Nice.
So
Rick can fucking leap.
yeah.
8 feet straight up.
I am not strong.
But if you step in the wind, it triples your jump distance.
Well, that's why I was.
But
I wanted to see like if I do step of the wind,
you're still not going to be able to get all the way up.
even if I like run up the wall and then jump.
Well, you'd have to move 30 feet over to a wall to go 20 feet up a wall to go 30 feet back and 60 feet up. Or 40 feet up.
What about running up the harpoon rope?
Ooh, could I do that?
We could try that, yeah. We can give that a shot.
Okay.
So go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, I'm good at these.
And you're lucky too.
I'm going to say at disadvantage because you've never done this before.
Fair.
Oh, no, she did run on ropes.
Not one that's being held by you and a flying creature.
That's true.
This is a pretty unique circumstance.
You're right, wrong. She could have done it with the dragon. We never got
24.
there.
That's still pretty good. So yeah, I'll say you can, but at the top, you're not going to be able to stay on the rope. You can run
Can
on
I
the base.
jump and try to
I'm going to say you can...
get on it and climb up so I'm on top of it?
You can, but that is another check. I think that may be an action, actually. Climbing
I want
onto a
to.
bigger creature.
Get
Actually,
first.
no, you can't because it's not huge or gargantuan.
No, it's something.
So I have to hold on. I have to be. I'm on the rope.
So what I'm saying you can do is you can get on the rope, you can run up the rope, you have enough time at the top of the rope to basically punch
Like,
this thing,
pow!
but then you
Go back down.
gotta come off, yeah. So it is you have
Okay.
60 feet up the rope. So can you get there in your movement? What's your movement speed?
50.
So you'd have to
I would
dash,
have to bonus action dash.
which would be
with
one
second
key
line.
point, and you could get up there, make 2 attacks, and then come back down. I'm going to say with the rope and slow fall, you won't take the damage for the fall,
Okay.
but you're not gonna. It's not in a situation, and Rick's right below it,
Mhm.
so you're basically. It's almost like almost like climbing, honestly, at this point.
Okay. So
Take like a couple big strides up it and then like
Well, she
pull.
can run up walls,
Right.
across liquid surfaces. So I'm going to say up the rope is okay.
'Cause it's
But there's
tall.
not, like, if you were at a 45-degree angle, maybe, where she could try to balance on it, but this is almost straight up, so.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So do I want to punch it or do I want to breathe fire on it?
Roscoe's right there.
Yeah, there's really no way you're
No,
gonna...
there's no way I can
Not
win.
from down here.
Okay.
If you were up
I didn't know
there,
if I could angle
if you were up there, if you ran up the rope, yeah, because you could hit it without hitting him, but from the bottom, there's no way to get one and not the other.
Well, yeah. Okay. So, can I say before? Oh no, because I would have to use that as my bonus action.
Yeah.
Boo. Okay. Then I run up. I'm gonna punch it twice.
Okay. You run up the
I
rope.
got an idea. Brina runs up, climbs up the rope, throws herself up like with the jump, right? Because she can jump pretty high.
Mhm.
She gets high enough, she breaths, and then whoop, falls back down.
Oh, I said she could get it. If she runs up the rope, she could still breath weapon without hitting Roscoe.
Well,
She
that's
can't-
what I was.
Yeah, I'm saying you can't do it from down below.
Well,
You
yeah.
have to be up in its face. Yeah, that would work because you're going this way.
Yeah. Now I'm
call.
gonna punch it.
Okay. 2 attacks.
Okay. Just gotta roll them at the same time. One is a 17 and one is a 19.
Both will hit.
Yikes.
17 is the number for anybody who wants to start pre-rolling for things.
Aha.
You're up next, Sean.
Does type it?
I
Oh,
don't know
that's
if that's
terrible.
Yes, typing does matter.
Type does matter?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So these are the same, so I'll make those that. Make those that. Okay. So it's gonna take 6 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then normal damage will be
Nice.
So what's interesting is it's not resistant to the radiant damage, but its blubbery skin is resistant to bludgeoning damage. So it's resistant to your punches. Yeah, it sort of like ripples through it. Doesn't seem like magic or not matters to it. Just in general, the nature of its features.
It is how it is.
And then I will say you have the option to hold on to the rope here or come back down. But if you hold on to the rope, then you're in its range for attacks. But if you go down, it's going to try to
If I go down, could I climb up the 50 feet and hit it with the breath weapon and not hit him?
Next turn, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
gonna come
okay, so it's going to try to make an opportunity attack at you at disadvantage because you're falling. It's going to give it a shot because you're leaving its range. 17 misses. So, yeah. All right,
I
misses.
imagine like a cool spin 3 times around the rope as she's coming down.
Nice shot, kid.
All right, then it is.
Weird.
He wanted to fight it.
All right. I am going to use polymorph and turn into a T-Rex.
Ooh.
So now my question becomes, I just Googled it, and it says a T-Rex can be about 40 feet tall. 12 meters.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it tall or long? Because I don't think it's 40 feet tall. It's 40 feet long.
I don't know enough.
That.
I'm going to
I
say
already
just
left
based
the
on skeletons in
That's fair.
the Natural History Museum, they're not 40 feet tall.
That's fair.
But still 20 feet at least.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to do that.
Okay, you do that. It can't hold you. You come down.
No.
That is your action.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Let's just see.
Fuck.
One of us is making noise now, bitch. is what I say.
Can you still speak?
No, I'm a T-Rex.
Oh, okay.
One thing I never actually make anybody do, which I may start doing after this because it didn't say, you technically have the intelligence of a T-Rex.
Ooh.
So you operate like a T-Rex, which is just a thing. But that's okay, you're down. Then it's going to go back to its turn.
All right.
It is still...
Do you want me to take fall damage? Because I was 60 feet up.
Oh, I guess you should, yeah. Let me just roll some real quick.
The whole arena shakes
As you make a dramatic landing.
5.
and Godzilla noises.
10, 17, 20 points.
I'm going to try a superhero landing.
You fall over.
Oh, no!
Your fist
Long.
just isn't
Right.
quite long enough.
Not quite capable. Alright,
Just
then it is
misses.
its turn. So Brina said she fell down, so there's nothing there.
It's just attached to me.
Yeah. Alright, so it is gonna come down. It's gonna fly down. It's going to attack. I guess. Oh, we'll go for Brina, I guess. Actually, we'll go for Ted Cooper. Alright, so
Ooh, is this a claw attack?
it is. That is a 17 to hit you, Ted Cooper.
That will hit.
TC.
Okay. You're gonna take 15 points of slashing damage, and you are restrained.
15 points. And
I'm just gonna slash at you again with advantage for a 22, which
Alright.
will hit.
Yeah.
For another 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it's gonna try to pierce you with its tail.
Don't want to do that.
With a 17, which also hits, right?
Yes.
That's gonna be 9 points of piercing damage and 11 points of poison damage.
How you doing, TC?
And it's gonna fly up.
Now here's my question.
I don't get to use my reaction, right?
Since I am huge size,
Did you attack it?
when it goes past me, is
That's
it leaving
just-
my threatened square?
It has
Like
fly
your
by
prompt
it.
attack?
You piece of
Yeah, I'm
shit!
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fly 60 feet up.
Do I get to attack it with the
It's got to
attack?
fly by.
Oh.
No attacks of opportunity.
But he prepped an attack for when it swooped in.
that's a
You're
good
right.
point.
No,
It's
it's
before your
action.
turn. So yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You have disadvantage. So.
Okay. Oh. All right. So I got 14 for the first roll. That's 21. So 14.
14 misses.
All right. And then the other one was 17.
17 does hit.
Right.
There we go.
Dad Cooper.
You guys picked it. I had plenty of other options.
11 points of damage.
Sean picked this.
Sean picked this. That's true. He did this to him.
I'm a T-Rex. I'm
Bonus
fine.
action.
Piercing damage and poison damage? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't go for you.
I know
Oh, it's
what
actually
I'm doing.
dumb. So I'm playing it too intelligent. But
That's okay. I'm also not the easiest looking target out of the group.
True.
Second to the T-Rex now.
I healed for 9 points.
okay. All right, then it is your turn. TC,
I'm going to attack it.
60 feet up.
Never mind.
I wouldn't have to explain myself. Pay attention. It's gonna be a running theme here. Why are you like this? Would you
Like
ready
to
your
see.
ready your action?
Yeah.
Rick.
Cool. I'm gonna start pulling this thing down to earth.
All right, give it a shot.
All right.
Ooh, it gets a 12.
24.
20 then. So it does start to get pulled down.
He's
Yeah.
so strong.
Oh, how far in?
We'll say 25 feet.
All right.
Nice.
Can I do it a second time?
Yeah.
All right. 28.
28. It's
Ooh.
a tie.
All right.
So it just stays.
Now we roll
We're gonna
again.
roll again. Normally it should probably just stay.
Ooh, 29.
9.
Now get over here.
Now it's 50 feet down.
All right. So it's only 10 feet up.
Yes.
All right.
Sweet.
That's it. That's all I can do. I'm just gonna hold it so that it can't go back up.
Yeah, it'll try again on its turn when it gets there. But
Sweet.
Brina.
Can I breathe fire on it and it won't hit him? Oh, he's a
Yes.
T-Rex now.
I'm a T-Rex.
I'm gonna breathe fire on it.
We have a T-Rex.
We do. I'm excited. This is a good spell.
Quite.
We'll see how it goes.
It was, my son gave me the idea.
Oh yeah. Oz.
Oh.
I didn't know he knew what this was.
Oh, he has, he learned from we're not having this conversation, but he learned from someone you know.
Has to make a dexterity saving.
Chongo School.
Should I
And
should
another
re-roll that,
friend.
right?
I think his
It's
name
not
was
Flint.
Saul.
Oh, sweet.
What's your save?
16.
Right, it fails.
All good, man.
It's all good, man.
Really?
Paul
It was just a
Johnson.
I got the reference.
22 fire.
Okay, it seems to take the fire damage normally. Anything else, Brina?
Bonus action. Staggering smite.
Cool. Tad Cooper. It's 10 feet up.
Pounces.
That's 20 feet across.
Not
Not up.
up. I'm gonna ready my action to attack.
Okay.
Crushing it.
Action surge evade.
20 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you succeed. You break it.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, wait. But you have disadvantage on that saving throw.
12.
Still,
Still up?
banefully presented by its baneful presence.
Oh,
Its turn. Damn. Okay. It's gonna fly down 10 feet.
Come on, you quiet little suffocant.
Oh, I missed you. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're next.
I'm going to attempt to bite it.
I skipped. I gave you your turn ahead of time, so you already did your turn.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Does a 21 hit it?
Does.
All right, so I am going to bite it. It is going to take... Oh, I didn't prep the right dice, because I didn't think I was going to be turning into 2 dice.
3d12?
12. 14.
You should polymorph me. If I'm in a rage
Mhm.
and he polymorphs me,
22.
am I in a rage?
3rd.
What happens to your armor and everything when you
29
It absorbs
damage.
you.
21.
Piercing.
You just become that creature with
It is
special
grappled
armor.
and restrained.
Fair.
Cool.
And I'm going to take it in my mouth and just lower it. So now it's on the floor.
Ah.
Yes!
So I can attack it.
Yes!
At disadvantage.
TC!
Oh, but it's restrained, so,
So it would balance out.
Or just straight roll.
just straight roll.
Oh. So the first attack's gonna miss. Second attack's gonna be 15.
15 misses. All right. Then it is its turn. Okay, so.
Ah, shit.
It's gonna
Crit
attack.
on 19 or 20.
It's gonna attack.
Oh wait, that's for a different roll anyway.
I guess it's still gonna attack you because
Ah,
it's still got you grappled.
alright.
It's a little chain.
Grapple train.
And I have it too.
Big ol' grapple train.
Now you just need Brina hugging your leg.
Okay, it's good. It's just a straight roll because it's restrained, but it's also restraining.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. 13 misses.
10 quattro, see?
14 in.
21.
C is also
That is 19 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. Ouchies.
And then another 19
Oh.
for 11 points of piercing damage.
Attack for poofs away.
Temporary poofs.
Aw, bye, TC.
Uh,
It was a rough one for you.
It's terrible.
Rick.
Well. And enraged, I am going to go and slice at it twice with my great axe. I pre-rolled for a 29 and a 28. So I am going to do one chop on one side of the T-Rex's mouth and then one on the head side of it.
Okay.
Stay quiet, it'll hurt less.
It doesn't make any noise.
What if that was the
I
attempt.
know.
Okay. I can pre-roll damage. I just got real hungry. Like right this way.
That'll be 37 between the two attacks. Slashing damage.
Alright.
Bonus action, I punch it.
Alright, punch away. At advantage. Were all those attacks advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to recklessly attack, but then it was restrained, so I didn't see any need to.
Fair.
Natural 20 with my punch.
Oh.
Woo!
And brutal critical, so an extra d4.
Woo!
5, 9 plus 8. So 17.
How would you
That's
like
a
to
good
kill this
punch.
thing?
Oh! I want to reach down its stupid, faceless face and pull whatever I can out of it.
You pull some alien-looking organs out of it.
And its spinal cord.
And its spinal cord.
All right, I'm gonna drop it. Gross. And then a mighty T-Rex roar.
A mighty Rick roar.
Much more mighty than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going over there, Wave?
We're just chilling.
Okay. Crowd's excited. It was not that. They're not like overly excited because it was kind of like T-Rex. Normally that would be interesting, but the Rexing crew exists, so that's like old hat now.
This was a question I was going to ask you, and I didn't want to ask it in combat because it was like, it's leading. Like, hey, do I do this? But are Titanosauruses in Westwick?
Yeah,
Alright.
possibly.
Cool. That is just another option for me to polymorph into. And they're pretty fucking cool. They have legendary actions.
Wow.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I throw
I
the
don't think
spell.
you get legendary actions with.
Yeah, I doubt you do. But it's still cool.
Yeah.
I throw the spinal cord down on the ground.
What does this thing look like again?
Weird Batman.
Kind of like an angel of death.
Ooh.
Oh!
What's his face look like?
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't have a face.
Okay.
That's the thing we were talking about.
I know, I was making a joke.
Alright, cool.
I was making a laughy bit.
I'll go take care of the baby. Let Wave do a fight. You want in on one? I'll hold the thing.
It's alright.
His name is Jason.
You already did. Talk right now.
That's why I'm whispering. You
Come
don't
on, go
speak
in there.
T-Rex. You could talk to me if you spoke T-Rex.
I can. I just choose not to talk to you.
Oh, that's so hurtful.
Yeah, go in there. Have a fight.
Alright, I'll freeze a little crib for it.
Alright. It doesn't like the colds,
Wrap it in a
especially.
blanket.
Okay.
So it
Balances
evens
out.
out.
Alright, cool. I'll sit with it.
Okay.
Give it little pieces of.
Actually, I'll take the fur cloak I have and place it in the crib so it's got a nice little furry.
Nice. I will take some beef jerky
Mm-hmm.
and I will put it in beer that I bought.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it gets nice and tender, I'll feed it.
Okay.
All right.
So it goes to sleep.
I turn back into a human.
Into a halfling, maybe.
Oh yeah, that too.
I don't see Titanosaurus in the app. Weird. It's not in mine.
Alright, you guys got this.
Strength 30 plus 0. That's what it says.
That's probably 10.
Yeah, I assumed. They don't have the second digit.
That's big.
Plus 13 to hit. It does 6d10 plus 7 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
How
much health?
Stop. 201.
I could beat it.
Could you?
Hell yeah. In a rage, attacking recklessly. I take my chances.
That's right. It only has one attack.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
so
it'd be-
Wave, well, what star rating would you like to go after?
Can I summon TC again?
Sure.
In the interim?
Takes an hour, though.
It takes an hour?
Yeah, that's how long a familiar takes.
No, yeah, no, you're right, you're right. Alright, well, this, yeah.
Got any nines?
You can take a short rest.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't take a short
tells
rest, I definitely
you-
did something.
They got,
So I was like, oh, I can get my key points back.
Nope.
Is there popcorn?
yeah.
Oh, I buy popcorn. And I'll get a little flag.
Okay. You have a little flag.
Alright.
Little Veilguard flag.
Well, they don't sell those yet. Do they sell Veilguard flags?
No, they don't. No one knows who you are.
Do they sell Rex and Crew flags?
No, because they don't perform in this arena. And they don't support them.
I'd buy this blue one then.
You have a blue one.
Oh, look at that. It's nice.
Yeah, he says I got this weird dragon spider thing. That's a 9.
Alright, but is it flying?
Well, yeah, it's part dragon.
We'd like something landlocked,
I'm not good at flying
if that
things.
is an option.
He goes, I got this weird hippo lion alligator thing.
That sounds fun.
I would be down.
Alligators.
Let's do it.
Bad news.
No, that is bears.
It's not a parasite.
I get
All
so
right.
confused sometimes.
That is one of the animals it is not.
Right before it comes out, I want a Shield of Faith and bonus action activate Shellplate.
Roll for initiative?
Lipodomysator.
19.
It's called a lipodomysator.
Yes. It's not.
12 for.
I'm gonna lean over to the person next to me and say, that's a Lipodomysator.
And they say, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
19.
Popcorn all over my beard.
Yeah.
As it would be.
Beer soaked beef jerky for the thing.
Ooh.
The thing.
Silly chew. I don't know what it is.
I know, I love it. Alright, so this thing comes lumbering out. It's got the head of a crocodile. The head comes into a mane of a lion with lion ears, and the front paws are lion claws, and the back half of a hippopotamus.
All right. All very ornery animals.
Yeah. And it makes its way. It is large size. And it makes its way towards you.
Gotta take a peek.
I'm out front.
I won't tell anybody.
Oh, no.
If you're out front, alright, it comes for you then.
All right.
Looks like a big opossum.
Mm.
It's the impossum.
Ooh.
They're not
Mission
supposed to exist.
impossible.
Yeah.
You wanna
Oh,
try
that
it?
no, that's
And bite you, babe.
opossum. Purple.
They can sure try.
It's good.
Better make one.
Natural 20. Alright, here you go. 10, 18, 28, 33,
Oh.
47 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
You hate
It's
to
going
see
to take
that.
a d8 cold.
It is. 3.
Okay. It's resistant to cold damage. So it takes 1 point of cold damage. Or 2 points of cold damage. Sorry.
Got him.
And then you're also going to take 9, 11 points of radiant damage. You are grappled by it and restrained.
Okay.
Okay. That's its turn. Bring it.
Okay. Bonus action blinding smite.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go hit it.
Sure.
Natural 20.
It's gonna hit it.
Does that double the
Yes.
blinding smite damage too?
Hey, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so normal damage. Doesn't matter type of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Blinding smite does what kind of damage?
Radiant.
Yeah, definitely matters.
I got a 13
Okay.
on the
That's
concentration
normal
save.
damage.
Too.
Okay.
For
That
Shield of Faith.
well, it was all that damage total, so it's gonna fail.
Okay.
Elf barbarian. It could have been so good. That sucks.
So
Elven accuracy.
normal
Elven
damage.
accuracy doesn't work on
Strength.
strength. It's everything, but it's Dex, Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma. They made it
did it
not
on
strength
purpose.
on purpose. Yeah.
For barbarians.
20 normal damage.
20 normal takes that.
Explained it.
And the radiant, it's resistant to radiant.
But it wouldn't.
Okay.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. You just wouldn't get the.
It was a whole.
Rage
I had a whole plan for that because I was gonna dump strength and just rely on reckless attack for 3 dice and just hope for a 20.
23, so half that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna attack it again. Oh, did it make a saving throw?
No, it will. It'll just to get
What kind?
blind.
Constitution. Do I no?
25.
Oh, then it misses. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I punch again. Ooh. 14.
Miss.
Yeah. Ah, lucky.
It's 2.
25.
That's
Nice. Did you use both of your portents?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, 12 for its
Psychic
strength.
damage matter?
No.
Okay. 13.
13 total.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then TC.
Is not
I
here.
summoned him, remember?
Yeah,
Me
she
and
spoke.
Brian?
Oh, you guys,
Waited
you
the
took a
hour.
whole hour in between to let Wade go out and I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Roscoe took a short rest.
Yeah, gotcha.
Got spelled back.
That was what we thought we did anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
So TC going back. Woo! Got 19, some crits.
All right.
Yeah, TC!
TC doing the thing you're supposed to be able to do.
Yeah. Oh, can he try to pounce while he does it? Yeah. Like, can he pounce as he's doing this?
I would say yes normally, but you already rolled and got
Yeah.
the crit,
Reasonable.
so.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, 13.
Okay. Alright.
And then the second attack is an 18.
Okay, that hits.
It dropped.
11 points of damage.
Okay, nope.
Car concentration check.
Roscoe.
I'm gonna.
I'm
It goes
coming in.
first. Not doing that. I'm gonna back up a bit. And then you said it's large size, right?
Mhm.
And it's got wave in its mouth.
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna shoot a fireball behind it. So it gets its butt half.
Okay.
It's gotta make that dex save.
DC 18?
I was gonna fail.
16.
16.
Okay. Can you find it for me? Steve?
Oh, there it is. There you go.
Thank you.
What's your intelligence? 20?
No, 18.
Ah, okay.
I forgot. They're D6s.
It's true.
Alright, so that's 3 6s, which is 18 plus 3. 21.
Ah.
Yeah.
8d6, 21.
Yeah.
It is not your best roll.
It is
That
its
not
turn.
my gym.
As you in its mouth.
Oh! Before the end of my turn,
Yeah.
my owl find familiar is going to swoop down, caw, and back up. So the next attack against it has advantage.
Alright, it's going to make an attack against you in its mouth with advantage. Oh, shit, come back here. It's a 24. It swallows you. You are blinded, restrained, have total cover against attacks, and you are trapped inside a extra-dimensional space. You feel surprisingly calm in here.
Did I get to go when it was?
Did I skip you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I skipped right over you. I didn't even say anything.
So, well, I was just like,
Yeah, alright, then
Just
you can
thinking, I
go.
was just
Yeah,
like,
sure.
oh.
You're in its mouth. You can go.
okay.
Before it eats you.
I'm gonna Toll of the Dead it.
Okay.
The bell goes right in its stupid face.
It's totally immune to necrotic damage.
I'm gonna attack it,
As a bonus action, sure.
and it's at disadvantage because I'm grappled.
And you're restrained.
Restrained. That is a. It's gonna be a 14.
It's gonna miss.
All right.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Action surge. I'm gonna
May I recommend trying to break the grapple? Since you know if you don't, you're going to get swallowed?
Ooh, yeah.
You can't recommend that.
I'm gonna try and break the grapple.
Okay.
Disadvantage?
Yeah. Oh, let me just see.
I don't think you have disadvantage on
checking.
athletics checks when you're restrained.
I'm just checking.
Why do you have 2 PM screens up?
Different info.
Oh.
This one's more for fun for me. There's nothing actually useful in it.
Gotcha.
But I enjoy it. Yes, you can. It's not a disadvantage.
Okay, so I got a 22.
Okay, so you break the grapple.
Alright, excellent. Thanks, Sean.
Woo!
Good help.
And
That is big.
that was my action surge.
Mhm.
You got your movement.
Got my movement. I'm gonna move away.
It's gonna take an opportunity attack against you. I'll get a 27 to hit.
Okay.
So you're going to take some damage. 10, 20, 3, 5, 6, 31 points of damage. You are grappled and restrained. And then you're also going to take 13 points of radiant damage.
Alright.
And you're grappled and restrained.
It takes a D8 of cold damage.
It does take a D8 of cold damage.
And I was going to say, I'm going to bonus action. It takes 5 points of...
You don't have a bonus
You
action.
already used it to get the
You
attack.
did
after
Toll the Dead bonus action.
So then it... Actually, okay.
Doesn't
Just
just do a
do
second
damage.
bonus action.
True.
So. How much was that cold damage?
5.
So it takes 3. Okay.
Ooh. No, don't run up.
And then it swallows you. That's its move. Oh, but you do still. Oh, it does make it still does the damage. Huh. Makes a bite attack, yeah.
No, don't get eaten. I don't want this.
Not like this.
Not like that.
9,
Not like this.
18, 24.
That'll do it.
30.
He's unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
Oh. You don't know that you're in a serene extra dimensional space, but you feel like you don't need food, air, or water. And it doesn't feel like it's acid or anything. You just feel like you're like in a pretty chill space. But you're unconscious, so you don't know any of that. And you're stabilized, so you're fine.
But you have the hiccups, unfortunately.
All right.
The worst
Brina,
of fates.
you see Wave disappear.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Beat it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go punch it.
The man's got a point.
I'm so sorry, Pat.
16?
Thankfully, your baby's eyes are closed.
Aw.
60? That's going to miss.
26.
That is going to hit.
$16 damage.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Again, the number's 17, so
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
hungry
hit
hippo. Half.
Aw.
Third, I guess.
12 points of damage on that one. And then flurry of blows. I'll hit. Nice.
Here we go, kid.
18.
Don't get eaten.
Okay.
And then attack Koopa.
Uh-huh.
20.
Can it try to pounce now?
It's in his face. It's got to back up.
And then it's gonna get an attack of opportunity. So nah, never mind. It's just gonna attack.
Yeah, but then you can leave its space because
Oh,
already had
oh,
used its
yes.
reaction.
He's gonna hit.
Okay.
Nice. 15.
Okay.
That's what I got.
All right. You're living in an extra dimensional peace space. Roscoe?
I am going to use my action to cast Bigby's Hand once again. And use its grasping hand feature to attempt to grapple it. So, opposed strength scores.
Strength check.
Strength checks, whatever. Lucky.
I bet you I'd beat it.
That was pretty good.
29.
Oh, I have to make it a I have to actually make the check.
24. You would have beaten him.
Yeah, you can't grab me.
So sorry, you were doing what? I'm
Grapple.
Grapple
Opposed
check?
athletic. Or grapple.
Sure.
Strength.
Strength. Oh yeah, you succeed. It's got a 12.
Cool.
Grappled.
Now, tickle its stomach until it throws up.
Is the damage counter? Can you see the damage counter anywhere? It was over here.
I don't know, man.
Alright, whatever. Oh, it's in here. It's perfect.
Hey, silly Billy.
That was my action. And oh wait, when you cast a spell, cast a spell is bonus action. Okay, cool. That's it.
Okay. Alright, then it's its turn. It's gonna be Brina.
Gonna
It's just grappled?
Yep.
23.
That will hit. What kind of damage does it do?
I mean, it's biting. Yes.
Finish your rolling.
So that's 40 points right there. Piercing damage. And 11 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna twist.
So
So it'd be 31.
31 points. And you are grappled and restrained.
Even though it's grappled and restrained?
It's just grappled.
So it's
just
so it's holding it,
Magic hand
It
holding
can't
it.
move.
and then I'm in its mouth.
Yes.
Joy.
Your turn.
To break out of it, it's a strength.
And it's your action.
No. For grapple, strength, or athletics.
Acrobatics.
It's
Acrobatics.
acrobatics?
Sorry. Strength
Or
or
athletics.
acrobatics or athletics.
Yes.
Ah!
Yes.
Then I'm gonna try to get out of it.
Okay. Dexterity things are at disadvantage, though.
Fair.
That's
Acrobatics.
firm restrained.
But you still got one lucky left.
I do.
And
I have
any
2
charges?
luckies left.
No, you already used 2. You
I
used
used 2?
1 in each fight.
Yeah, you
Oh,
said
did
you
I?
fight, yeah.
I forgot. Maybe.
I can keep her honest now.
Oh, so,
Well, now I don't have anything else to do.
Thank
Tracking things.
Let's take off those things.
so
in D&D Beyond. Super easy.
disadvantage would put me at 18.
That is enough.
Cool.
You are free.
Break out of it, and then I'm going to use a. Oh wait, I'm going to use a key point to make disengage a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move away.
Okay, you can do that.
Then Koopa's still going to attack.
Okay.
Is it an advantage because he's restrained?
He's just grappled.
Grab.
So no.
14 points of damage on his first one. 13 points on his second.
That will do it.
Yeah, GC!
Yeah.
And then Wave is expelled magically from its stomach 10 feet away.
I just want to slide out nice and calm. Just,
Well, you can't do that because you're unconscious.
oh. Well, I mean, just like.
No, it's not like a... Like, you're literally expelled as this creature dissolves into a sparkly light.
Oh.
And you're just like, appear.
I had pre-rolled for my 7th level magic missile I was going to cast, and it was going to do 36 damage.
That's pretty good.
I rolled better with magic missile than with fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's not D6s.
It's not D6s. Got a lot of 4s in that.
Plus, you get a lot of +1s.
True, that does help.
That's
I said 36, I got to the end. I was like, that can't be right. And then I did the math again. I was like, oh, it's 9 darts, so that's +9 at the
+9
end.
at the
That'll do
end.
it.
It does a lot.
Woo!
Woo!
All right. Well,
Jeez.
Where did we win?
Wave's still unconscious.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay.
I
All right.
don't have a healing.
I can't
do
There's
anything.
nothing I can do.
Don't they have like healers
This
on
is the
hand?
next step.
From the egg?
2 hours.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Give me 1.
You wake
I'll
up.
give you 5.
You have 5 hit points.
Oh man, I was gonna have my Big B's hand grab him and hold him up like a marionette. And be like, we're good.
It's a good thing your eyes are closed.
All right, cool. I gotta pee so fucking bad.
You go be.
So we will deal with the gold and stuff that you guys get. It's not a lot because the fights weren't the most interesting.
Fair.
Fair enough.
The first one was over pretty quick. The T-Rex thing's been done before. It wasn't like a harrowing thing. No one seemed in danger. And the blue guy just disappeared. The second round. So thank you all. So we're gonna come to an end here. So thank you all so much for watching. No, actually, let's do that before I forget. Trinkets.
Oh.
I have them written down.
Ooh.
What they are. I just gotta figure. I'll just do that right now.
Who gets trinkets?
Rick and Breen.
Ooh, thanks, Internet.
That's one of my favorite people to get trinkets. just me. Do you need a percentile?
Sure. I give me all of you. I have numbers here. Bring roll me a percentile.
I got an 82.
1.
That's kind of impressive. Or did the internet deign a tribute to give to me?
2.
Ooh.
In your dreams, Brina,
Yeah.
you sometimes encounter previous incarnations of yourself who may offer sage advice.
I'm the Avatar!
Yeah.
Punch rocks more.
The barbarian trinkets are garbage. I've actually it's an effort that I'm trying to make, and you guys have provided some interesting stuff on the Discord. I think I'm just gonna redo the entire list. Actually, I think I'm gonna I got these from. These are documents that I've had for 5 years at this point.
Yeah.
And they need to be redone.
Oh, cool.
Because some of them, they're very tribal. All the barbarians are very tribal in nature.
Yes.
And that's not all of them. Oh, he already has his belt.
I do.
I have a belt.
Oh, it was the same one.
I won 2 years.
2 belts. Sure, yep, why not? We'll give you that.
You have 2 belts?
He has 2 belts. You didn't see the other one.
I didn't see the other one.
Yeah.
This one... Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is for the tag team championship.
Nice.
We gotta find who has the other one. Who was your partner in the tag team championship?
Oh, I remember that. Because that was before. Back when I was just a lad. Just me and Amber.
Amber Iron Fist.
Yeah, because we grew up together.
I do remember that.
We were
now.
both on the high end of the. We had similar classes growing up, except she paid attention and I did not.
Fair. That's why she was a cleric.
And you
just
have
had
a
stuff.
set of iron teeth.
Ooh.
All right.
Got a grill.
to basically just to spook people.
I wish they were adamantine.
Maybe you could make them.
Oh.
Now that's a thing.
Ugh. That would hurt so bad. Shoot.
They're not like dentures that replace your teeth. They
Right.
it is but it's like a slip-on grill. Just wait
I know, I realized after I'd already started doing it, I'm sorry.
Just wait until we're on stream.
Out of the room.
Here, come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. My stomach's been weird all day. Sometimes it farts over there.
So weird.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks, Internet. Check out our sponsors.
Did Roscoe get one? Roscoe has he has the teeth to eat rocks. Something, right? Did you have the teeth?
I have
Adamantine teeth
I think so.
that allow you to eat rocks?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So I'll put out a couple of links real quick to our thank you. 20-sided 20 sides to every story for the raid. You guys are awesome for that. Unfortunately, you're catching us just as we're signing out for the night. We do appreciate the raid and everyone coming over. I will, you're going to get the end spiel, which is fine. So, thank you guys so much. We got 2 arena fights against some awesome monsters from Kobold Press's Creature Codex.
Immune to necrotic. That's interesting.
What?
The monster that we
It's a divine
It's
beast.
a celestial creature. It's actually the fact that they captured it is kind of disappointing because it's sort of an afterlife-y way the heart of people, like Egyptian style. It actually has a breath that's designed to annihilate undead.
Ah.
So it has a breath weapon that kills undead,
Nice.
and it also has a means to destroy undead.
Oh shit! We
Oh.
should have just stole that.
I was gonna say, we should have harnessed its power and brought it with us.
And what it does is
Defend
when
it.
it consumes people, it just keeps them safe. Can just basically one person in an extra dimensional space.
Aw. Seems like a good thing. Why are we fighting it?
Well, people paid. for us
People
to-
caught it, and it looks creepy.
Fair.
So, yeah, it's not good. It's
Well, I
neutral.
mean-
it's a judgment kind of beast.
Ugh, I don't like judgmental.
Just like
beasts.
reverence.
Yeah. So we fought 2 cool monsters from the
Neutral and
Creature Codex
judgmental.
from Kobold Press, which was awesome. Wave finally hatched the egg. Turns out it's not a frost salamander.
It
We don't know what
is.
the
A
hell it
creepy blue blob thing named Gorm.
It seems like a reptile.
Ish.
Reptile.
Calling it Gorm. So
Good
a
name.
couple other things to throw out there. We do have a couple sponsors which we always promote, which are Initiative Coffee Company.
Keeping us caffeinated.
Keeping us caffeinated, and there's a coupon code there to get $2 off. And our friends at Elderwood Academy who provide all of the awesome gaming products you see at the table here, from the dice towers to the dice boxes, spell books, hex chests,
Boom.
that kind of thing, mini hex
Teeny
chests.
tiny die.
So that is a thing. We do, if you guys
I was
are
pausing for dramatic effect.
are unaware, we do have a giveaway going on until next week to give away 5 different prizes of different combinations of the Essentials Kit and starter sets for 5 years of 5e. So all you have to do is follow us here on Twitch, and it gets you an entry to win a set of dice, one of the custom branded Nerd Immersion D6s, and either an Essentials Kit and a starter set, just an Essentials Kit, or 3 separate copies of the starter set. So, also, I will throw this out there for all of you who don't know. We are at, I think, 2,850 followers here on Twitch.
Woo!
When we hit 3,000, we're going to force Celine to run a game for us.
That's right. She's gonna be stuck doing it.
So if you guys want to see
First time
Celine
behind the
run
table.
a game for really one of the first times ever DMing, it's definitely on stream. That
It will be her 4th game running. Her 4th.
her
game
4th
DMing?
total time DMing.
No. Second time DMing.
No, because we're doing 2 this weekend.
Oh, you right.
I know. I'm wicked smart.
You
Wicked
right.
smart.
I am doing.
I know how to
two
count.
Yes, and
Up to 4.
So yeah, it'd be it's gonna be interesting.
so yeah, we're already working on our characters. We rolled stats earlier today, so we're working on that. So that's pretty cool. And also, if you look, I did redid all of the panels below the screen. So what I'm actually going to do is you'll see that schedule panel that's right below us. I'm actually going to update that every week, so that way you'll know whether it's going to be Evil Game, what the character and its built character is going to be, whether or not there's a Mistress of Mods on Sunday. So that way it'll just be a reoccurring thing every week. On Monday, I'll post the schedule for the week.
Nice.
Now, Ted, I have a question for
Yes.
you. The next Tuesday,
Yeah.
that after this one,
Yeah.
is the last Tuesday.
It should be Evil Game.
That's what I'm at. Are we doing Evil Game?
Yeah, of course we're doing evil game.
Say, of course we're doing Evil Game. Like, it's something that has always happened. It didn't happen that one time.
It didn't happen that one time. But
So,
yes,
yeah,
we're
and
gonna
next
I haven't
Tuesday-
played a game in so long.
Next Tuesday will be
3
Evil
months.
Game. So Jake here is the
Oh, that's
DM. We all play our evil characters.
Yeah.
I also have in the
gonna be
I was
terribly
absent
erotic.
2 times.
And then I was absent one time.
So it's been
Yeah.
4 months.
Yeah, this
It's
week.
been so
It's been a
long.
quarter of a year.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
She
Missed.
She missed
Oh,
2
she
weeks.
missed.
I
them.
missed.
That's right.
I
She
Yeah.
missed
Like
2
one.
weeks, and then Jake missed.
That's
one.
right. We
Yeah.
played, but she wasn't here. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually in the process of commissioning art of the Evil Game characters, all 4 characters with a background. So there will be. We already have our cool wanted posters, but we're gonna have party art. Which was a very interesting thing to describe to the artists because they're like, so how should they be? And I was like, well, they're not really friends. So not like the typical party, like,
Yeah.
everybody's having fun. So it's going to be interesting. You definitely have them drawing Morg and Patrick like facing off
Oh.
in a fight. And Brina, or not Brina, Darian, I
Darian's
think is
just
off in
kinda
the
off to the
corner
side, like-
conversing with an imp. And Temerity's just watching them fight, I think looking at the camera, like swirling a glass of wine in a goblet.
Nice.
Maybe in a throne chair. I forget what I said. It's my art. I'm paying for it. I'll give it.
Fair.
But anyway, that should be coming soon, so that'll be cool. Yeah, but it's full character art, so full body.
Oh,
Nice.
So full armor and everything, all of the stuff.
Make sure they get Morg's bulge right.
I'll make sure.
The chest bulge?
No.
Well, they got that
The
bulge.
bulge.
The bulge.
We'll see.
Is
So
it
that'll be
mostly
posted on all of our
He calls
social
it
media
glory.
once they come back. So thank you guys again
Plus
so
6.
much. So tomorrow night, if
Okay.
you're unfamiliar, will be It Builds Character. That's a show where I build, and I'm actually bringing it back for real this time, where I build pop culture, or in this case, biblical figures as D&D characters. There's been 36 episodes already, everything from Shrek to Tingle to Darth Vader to Iron Man, they're all over the place. They're whatever people want. A lot of anime characters people really want. So there's a bunch of those. So that's coming back tomorrow, and then it will be off the following week because next week is Gen Con, where I will be. We're going to be doing some live It Builds character. We're doing Shadow and Mr. Wednesday from American Gods. So that should be interesting.
Nice.
I don't know if we're going with the show version. I'm going to say
show or book.
I only read the book, so,
Go book.
Yeah,
so
go
I'm
book
probably
then.
going to go book. But yeah, it should be a good time. I know I think I'm playing a couple streamed games there. We're going to try and see if we can get a battle royale between the Princes of the Apocalypse and Rise of Tiamat group to happen live there.
Ooh, that'd be so
From
much
that.
fun.
Or if we don't do that, I'm going to try to see if I can convince the girls to fight Tiamat.
Oh, okay.
Since they kind of, spoilers, prevented that, where they were at, have them all just like go into the epic battle and see if they could win.
Wanna like fully loaded, ready to go?
Yeah, they're fully loaded. Tiamat's there.
Fight.
Have at it.
So we'll see.
Cool.
All right. Thank you guys so much again. Check out all those links that I sent and the new panels and whatnot. And we will see you next time for Evil Game.
Yeah, that's right. Haha.
Evil.
Bye, Internet.